Emperor has been expecting you.
There we go. I had one job. I'll start that again. Hi everyone and welcome to 16 Figure Focus. You're watching another episode of The Hope Show, a weekly live stream dedicated to 16 scale collecting in general, movies, TV shows, pop culture, all that type of stuff. We're going to get right into this, folks, because we have a packed and stacked show and panel today because we got lots to talk about and we got a lot of people to discuss it with. Okay, so we got Jim Collector, we got Rogue One Photography, Viking Collectibles, the 6 scale David, the 6 scale shield, or 1/3 of the 6 scale shields. We have got the tiny art guy. I think he's like 6 something though. That's fucking, you know, damn it, first 5 minutes. Damn it. That's karma for swearing in the first 5 minutes of Ben Thomas's show more than once. I do. Shout out to Ben Thomas. And last but not least, first time on the show, hopefully not the last time, another member, probably the most important member of the 6 scale shows. Mandy, you're very welcome. How are you today?
Hello, I'm very well, thank you. Thank you very much for having me. As I said just before it started, you're very brave. I will try to behave myself. I can't promise, but I will try. So thank you.
Honestly, I don't think it's you I'm worried about. I think it's David and Matt, to be honest. I think they're the bad influence. So, yeah, I think you're the shining star, and yeah, they're just kind of like, you know, they bring out the evil in you. They're trying to bring you to the dark side.
Yep.
All right, folks. Well, we get right into it because there's a heap of stuff to discuss. There are 22 people watching live. Much appreciated. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, all that kind of stuff. And look, we'll get straight into it. And Mandy, it's your first time on the show, so we are going to get you to select what topic you would like to discuss first. So, what topic would you like to discuss first, Mandy?
Let's do Captain America.
Good choice. And I have that lined up right here. So, first of all, I'm just going to go through the price on this. I think this is $260. I'm going to go with $260, but if someone wants to check in the background there and fact check me, actually I have Sideshow open here. I may as well go through it. Do you know what, Mandy, give your thoughts on this while I just check for that price.
Well, I've never been tempted for a Captain America before. I bought one for a kit bash because I used it for a Kane and Jarrus kit bash. I used the body and some of the parts, but not interested until I saw this one. I think it's really nice. And I can't even believe I'm saying it because I'm not a massive Captain America fan, but I just love the suit. I love the proportions. Dare I say, I actually really like the head sculpt. I love the mask sculpt, but the unmasked sculpt as well looks really good. And I know some people saying it doesn't look like him at all, but to my eyes, which are a bit warped probably, and aged, it looks great. It looks really nice. I like it's beautiful simplicity. I just love it. I really do. And I'm a blue fan as well. So yeah. Yeah, Zord's pictures are good, and the other chaps are good.
I was about to say, he makes them hard not to.
It does, and it's like, I don't know. I'm not going to get this, and I know this is famous last words for me because I always say this, and I always get it. Yes, I did get a jinx, but I'm going to do my damnedest to not get it. But I can really appreciate it. I might get it.
Yeah, man, I love that they've done with some of these. I think all the blogger photos are pretty good on this one.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
Pretty cool.
The lighting's lovely as well, isn't it? It's lovely and soft. It's not too harsh, you know. So it gives that sense of realism more, I think, as well. Just love them.
I wonder, the magnetic base. I wonder is that posed there, or have they photoshopped the stand out? Because if it can do that, that's pretty damn cool. Do you know, like the way it's left foot there is flat, and then the right foot is just a toe.
I love it when they shoot a figure as well, and they put one foot down and one foot on the stand. That always looks really good as well. But I
really like the space.
I
really like this space. Yeah.
Is it magnetic, Shane?
Yeah, it's magnetic. They did this
Brilliant.
with the Artisan Black Widow. They're doing it with the Artisan Bucky. They've done it with this. And I don't know about the Thor. The Thor didn't say magnetic. And it has some sort of a cross grabber we'll discuss later on. But so you're trying to hold strong on this.
I don't know if I'll be able to. I might just cave. After this show, I might just cave. David, help me be strong.
Yeah, we'll go over to David. I think David is the wrong person to ask because I caught your show the other day on the replay, and I think you're all in on this, David, are you?
No, not for me at all.
Okay.
I think it looks fantastic, and I think me and Mandy, for once, agreed that the sculpt was, we thought, spot on. And then obviously we finished the stream, went down to our partners who were staying with us that weekend, and they told us we were absolutely vehemently wrong. So, different strokes for different folks. But I do think it looks fantastic. Again, I'm quite intrigued to see how that magnetic base fares. I would say that pose we were looking at just a second ago probably was real. I don't think there's any Photoshop done there. Maybe that one is.
But I wonder, like, if a mouse farts in Thailand, will it
what I was
create
gonna
a butterfly effect and he's on the floor? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. This is what I was going to say. So that last pose we were talking about, I think you can do it, but how long it will last, that's a different matter. Yeah, I must admit, this was one of those. I'm all out on Marvel. I've got no Marvel figures at all. This was one that made me say, but I've got no more Marvel anymore. It is tempting. It is a really nice release.
It's funny, man, you say that, because I'm actually going to go next because it's just a perfect segue. Like, my favorite look for Cap is the Endgame Cap. It just is. I just prefer it, and this doesn't make me change it. And I just looking at it there, I think it's a solid sculpt. It's not perfect. I understand that. It can't pose for shit, yeah. But if we put that aside, I love the scales on the suit, which does come from the comic book, and the straps, and I do like the proportions on it. And I love the inclusion of the red and white around the torso, and the fact that it comes with Mjolnir, the traditional Cap shield, unlike this one, and the broken shield. I love all that, and it comes from a fantastic movie as well. I was never gone on this, but this has really, okay. I think because I had a waitlist conversion on the Winter Soldier, that has definitely threw a spanner in the works, because it would pair so well with this. It just makes sense, and they're the two figures you want from that. If you had to pick two figures from the Winter Soldier, you're probably going to pick the two of them, or maybe Black Widow. But it really, and I was harsh on the prototype on this. I think, like, I don't think the sculpt's all the way there, to be honest. I think it's a strong sculpt, but I don't think it's like, oh my god, mind blowing 10 or a 9. I think I give it an 8. I think that's a fair assumption on it, but I wouldn't give it any stronger than that. But I can see Chris Evans. I just don't think it's like a shrink ray, as the guys from Collecting Weekly say, or a doppelganger or whatever. Like it's but I think it looks really well. It's really, all the photographers, not just Zord, have made me appreciate this more. I think it would look great next to that Artisan Bucky, assuming, and you know where I'm going with this, that the hair looks good on the Artisan Bucky, and that's a big if, because I'm very skeptical on it, and the hairline stuff like that. So I think maybe the move for me is wait, see how that Winter Soldier turns out, and if it's absolute rubbish, then I'm going to have to either I buy it and sell it, or I don't like cancelling and losing NRDs, but I'll make a decision then, and then if it's good, I might pick this one up. It's $280 actually. I just double checked there. Who'd like to chime in on this? Anyone on the panel 100% all in this, definitely getting it?
No, not for me.
All right.
If this had been this time last year, knowing we were only getting Fantastic Four and it was the Thunderbolts, I think I would have peeled all three. But because we've got Spider-Man, Doomsday, Mandalorian this year, then
do you have high hopes for that Mandalorian movie?
I'd just be intrigued what characters may be involved, and then the potential figure release after that. So the movie, it's a season 4, isn't it? Let's be honest. But I'm just interested to see what. I'm interested to see what comes out. It may. I'm hoping it's as good as season 2 of The Mandalorian, even if it's
that's a high bar, then. Like.
It is a high bar, and I'm not quite sure how they're going to raise the bar. But
although I've heard people, I think it's like fashionable now to say that The Mandalorian season 1 was the best, and then season 2 was bad. I just don't understand that logic. The Return of Boba Fett's insane. The first live action Ahsoka is, I think, one of the best pieces of Star Wars content ever seen. And bringing Luke back and doing him the way everyone wanted him done since 1983, I mean, that's a win-win-win. So yeah, I would love a return to form.
It may bring a Tauntaun, which would be a hell of a lot cheaper than the ones I presume Ian paid for, the custom ones. But we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll
true. And you know what they'll do? If there's a Tauntaun in the movie, they'll release a Tauntaun and it'll be branded Mandalorian and Grogu, and people will get it and go, "I'll just use it as hot." And within 6 months, what will they do?
Yeah.
They'll do an Empire Strikes Back one. They'll give out Hot and they'll give out Hot Han and Luke, like they did with the speeders. Didn't they do that with the speeders? Mando speeder and then Return of the Jedi speeder.
Yeah.
I hope they do a double pack of Tauntauns, one you can cut open and snuggle inside. That would be good.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
That is the dream. That is the dream. Yeah.
As long as we don't get a smell as well, Mandy.
Yes.
Yeah, wasn't there? I thought
could
they
always
smelled
get an old
bad
stink
on the
bomb.
outside. There's one of these poses which is just pure museum, and it's nothing like it's there. Like that looks like it. That looks great.
Yeah.
And I think the base would look elegant with it as well. And that's like you take it out of the box. And it's just
Figure, you can't.
yeah. And this scene is so good. The ship scene at the start of Winter Soldier.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Was that with George St. Pierre?
Yeah.
Fight scene that they have. Yeah, that is pretty epic, to be fair.
Yeah. GSP is an absolute legend as well. So
He is. He's a great dude.
yeah. Does anyone else want to give any thoughts on this? Positive, negative?
Did I see a picture of? Did I see a picture of his boots, Shane, when you were flicking
No.
through?
Yeah.
Weirdo.
No, I think he did. Because they
do you
took
know?
his. No, he's right. They took his boots off. I think it was Zord took the boots off and posed them with some
I was
boxes.
wondering.
1 second.
I was wondering why that existed. Like, can you take his boots off? Why would that be?
You'd pop the boots up. Basically, it exists because Zord is think outside
Or
the
just
box
like
creative genius.
cool,
Yeah.
like portrait photo. That's like a portrait painting, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Okay.
It's just he's hung up his boots now. Maybe these are just actually he hung up his boots after Endgame, like. But
Yeah.
that's it.
Cool.
That's it. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. He's got these 6-scale crates. So no one is getting this. I think if the Winter Soldier turns out good and I keep that, then this one will be, because let's face it, like the caliber of this movie, arguably one of the best. No, there's no argument. It is one of the best MCU movies. I mean, am I wrong? One of the best.
Totally agree. Yeah.
It wouldn't be out of place in a top 5, a top 3, top 2, maybe even 1. But yeah, it looks pretty damn good. Can I move on, or does anyone else have any thoughts they'd like to share?
I mean, I don't like the head sculpt very much. If that
Which
anyone does, do
the unmasked or
the unmasked, yeah, the masked one, spot on. I think that's really good. I would be tempted to upgrade my one for that one, because I have the one they did just before this for the end game, the limited one. So I've got that one.
the stealth from the branded Endgame, yeah.
Yeah, with the red shield instead. So that's why I haven't gone for this one. But that new head is really, really good for the masked version, but unmasked, I just don't see it at all, unfortunately.
It's weird the way, like I'm kind of, I'm in the middle of say you have David and Mandy on one side, loving the sculpt, and then you're like you can't see it at all, the unmasked. Whereas I'm like, oh no, I can see it. I just don't think it's like super strong. But I can really see the likeness on the mask sculpt, which is ironic because you can see less of him.
Yeah.
It's better than the human Thor sculpt, right? We can agree
Oh
on
yeah,
that.
well, David Beckham.
And it hasn't got massive eyes. The eyes aren't like that. Hello.
He looks pretty shocked there.
They're not that big. They're not massive.
That's in the brows.
David and his eyes.
He's got the plumped up lips that they like to do with their figures a lot recently. This keeps
Botox,
pointing out to
man.
me as well.
Botox.
Oh, he just looks so handsome though, doesn't he? Look at him. Handsome devil.
Got a strong jawline, all right, yeah. That's that pose, isn't it? All right. Even that's Pretty damn cool. Do you know what? There's one absolutely mangled faceplate though, which really doesn't look like him. But Zord did an excellent job. I think it's here of making it work, because that doesn't work. Making it work, but it doesn't. I don't think it actually looks
Like
like
it's in a
it.
wind tunnel, isn't
covered
it?
in shadow.
Yeah, it's like he's been parachuting. Sure, like that's maybe that's what it is. Maybe that is when he
Parachute
jumps
face.
out of the plane at the start,
Yeah.
and they say, "Did he have a parachute?" And they're, no,
That's
he
what it
did
is.
not. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, there you go, Bob. It was scene specific.
I've got one of my exes had a parachute face. But we'll leave that there.
One of your exes, Bob.
Yeah.
Pray tell, how
Yes,
many
but-
exes do you have?
Oh,
Well, he's been alive for like 8 decades. I mean, give him a break. Like, I knew Jim would like that
Yeah,
one.
you beat
But
Jim
Jim always
Curtin,
gets
yeah.
abused. Yeah, we know that Bob's been alive since like the 1920s because that's what
Right,
all his questions are based on. You'll see
Star
later
Wars
on now, Mandy.
movies.
Yeah.
I did watch you carry on one, and I thought, oh, I know a few of those.
There
you
you
go.
go. Yeah, we could have used your help because we didn't know any of them.
They didn't know. No.
I think I answered Barbara Windsor for everything, and one of them was actually
Yeah,
Barbara
you're
Windsor.
bound to get one
She
with
did,
that. Yeah.
Bob, what are we going to do now? What are we going to do now? What are we going to
Let's
talk about?
do. Oh, we better do another figure, aren't we? Let's do. Why don't we do Johnny Depp up there? I think that's him, isn't it?
Jonathan Depp. Okay, let's.
Looks like it's got a feather duster. And
It does, yeah. He's going to be cleaning her collection.
Ken
So,
Dodd.
Yeah.
yeah.
So this one here, I should have a price for this. I'm trying to give the prices before we actually get chatting on all these. I think it's 4. No, it's actually cheap. I think this is 3 something. I have them here. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, so the price on this is $300. It's not Artisan, and it's an alternative look for Captain Jack Sparrow. The Pelagostus cheap. What do you think, Bob?
It's an interesting choice of character for them to do, isn't it? When there's a huge wait list of other more significant ones I think we'd like to see. I've been looking this up, looking at images, looking at videos. It kind of looks like from a distance, this is the sort of figure I like. Loads of detail. It sort of reminds me of, from a distance, of like the Wukong figure. Like the other, the Samurai Predator, just the level of detail.
Yeah.
That makes you want to go and have a look at it. But when I went to have a look at it, I wanted to come back out because it all seems like a few opportunities missed in terms of technical, what do you call it? Like, I think they could have done lots of the bits a bit better, a bit cleaner, a bit thinner, used fabric, used hair. The details seem a little bit soft. They need more of a wash in certain areas. It's like a little bit soft to me when you get in close, unlike the Wukong and the Samurai Predator, which are as sharp as they look from a distance when you go right in. So I've never taken the plunge and bought one of these Jack Sparrows. I was hoping I might do one day, but it wouldn't be this one. I think I prefer the old ones, just because I think everything just looks too soft. It just looks like a bit, I don't know, rushed. Maybe.
What parts do you mean look too soft?
Well, all around his belt and the material around his waist doesn't look, to me, crisp enough. The bony bits don't look like bone. The cloth under the skulls is like a massive chunk of plastic. I think his hair could have been finer. Just sort of the general finish of the thing. It almost looks like they needed to clean the mold out before they started casting these bits again.
And that chair
So I'm sort of disappointed.
it doesn't exist. Well, it maybe it exists, one of them, but it's not coming with this figure. So it's like, it's one of those strange things. Why would you show this?
Yeah.
It's one thing to do it in the blogger photos. They did it a lot. Like, how often are you going to see that, like, couch from Deadpool and Wolverine posed in the future, or the Thanos base for Endgame Battle Damage Thanos has been reused a lot, the rock base, because it's just versatile. It's I actually think it looks
disappointed.
great.
I think disappointed, slightly disappointed, I'd say, looking at the quality of the figures that they are putting out now. The one we just looked at included.
Hmm.
It almost looks like a 2 years ago type of figure.
Man, I'm always blown away by the detail though on these Pirates of the Caribbean figures. Like I've watched these movies once each during COVID. I thought they were fun, but I haven't returned to them. I'm just not that into them. But I'm always very, very specifically the last one. The last Artisan one that they did for the Captain Jack Sparrow. Just like all the detailing and the beads in the hair, and like the sculpt is pretty bang on, and like all the little belts and stuff like that. This one I kind of feel the same. But no, just not for me, so no interest really. Anyone getting this, or anyone have some strong feelings for or against this?
I'm still on the fence, honestly. It's something that me and Mandy spoke about at length. I just feel like there's a lot of missed opportunities with this one, namely the omission of another sculpt. Like I don't know if you guys remember this scene, but it wasn't exactly the most serious scene in the world. I know a lot of people have said they would have liked the eyes closed sculpt, which was a good shout.
Do his face, David. Do his face. The one you want.
I would have personally preferred.
No, we're not moving on.
Come
We're
on,
not moving on.
hands.
What face was it?
Come on, Davey.
Let Mandy do the face. I don't know what she's on about.
When he's really not.
That
There we
one?
go.
Ah,
Yeah.
right, okay.
You got the hand.
Yeah, that's what I said that I wanted. Not that specifically. Please, Hot Toys, do not make that one. But when he's running across the beach being chased, that's such an
Brilliant.
iconic moment for me. I feel like that should have been there, and we've said it already. The throne, don't show it. Where's the deluxe with the throne? I would have rather paid more and had that as an option. Should it have been Artisan as well? Maybe. I think the Artisan for Jack Sparrow at least looks much better. It's actually the only Artisan that I actually possess. So I just feel it's very much lazy reuse 101 with Hot Toys.
I saw
They
the video.
have some of the parts. So
I saw the video of the toe neck. I was going to say I saw the video of the toe necklace that you were talking about on Saturday night. So it does come with that.
Yeah, it does look like something else, but you can go. And
Yeah,
watch
it does
the
look
video.
like something else. Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like something else.
Let's
Especially
check
when
that
you
one out.
It must have been an easy release for them though, because the face sculpt is the same. But I was saying because you get 3. I've got the DX38. I could get one of my talented friends to just paint the face sculpt up. You could probably 3D print the hat. Just get your nan's budget and borrow a few feathers, and then you've got it, really, haven't you?
Did you get the Vi, Mandy?
Oh yes. Oh, she's
She
my favourite
tattooed?
character from Arcane. Yeah.
Is she tattooed as well? Yeah.
Yeah, she
are they
is.
okay, or do they look like they're likely to peel off? Or
No, they look fine to me. I'm not very careful with my figures. I'll get them out, and I know some people use gloves, so I get my sweaty hands on there and, pose them and mess with them for photographs and stuff. But she's fantastic.
it feels like we've nailed tattoos now on figures, so we'll release this because we can tattoo his face.
Yeah, the hands look better this time because I had to get my mate to paint the leather straps on my DX38.
Yeah, I remember. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like. But this one looks good. It does look good. Yet showing the throne is just it's a bit of a bad move. It's like, come on, because people are going to want it, aren't they? Or we need that Hot Toys shop where you can just get the standard figure and you can buy all the accessories that you want extra. But I love you, Bob, as you can see here, but I have to disagree with you. I don't think he looks soft. I think it looks. There's so much. It's like, oh, look at the hair. I mean, I think my Jack Sparrow figure, probably one of my favourite figures of last year. There's just so much detail on it, and this looks to me the same face sculpt. They've just painted, but this real leather belts. The attention to detail is like amazing.
This
one
still
looks
has
great.
the unpainted hands as well, Mandy. Like the last one had the
I don't think they've done the leather straps through the hands, but I think they're different hands. I think they're different hand molds from the one I've
That's
got.
one improvement then.
Yeah,
That's
and
good.
also the nails look a bit grubby on this because my mate painted some grubby nails on as well because he was like, his hands wouldn't be this clean. It's like, no, they wouldn't. He said, let me just put a wash in the nail bed, and and this one looks like it's actually got grubby nails. So yeah, but it's
Did
an
your friend use, sorry, does your friend use ink washes? Do you know?
I don't think he uses ink, but he's got all sorts. He's got like a shed and he's got all sorts in there. And I'll go in and go, "Ooh, what's that?" And he's just got a new spray gun that costs like 300 quid. And oh, it's amazing. It's like Aladdin's cave of paint.
Aladdin's cave of paint.
Of
Actually,
paint.
speaking of caves, Phil, are you still reading the Odyssey? Is Phil there?
He's definitely given.
I haven't gone back to it since the last time we spoke.
All right, okay, grand. Because
Honestly, was it no? Go on.
No, go on. What are you
I
saying?
was just going to say the week before last, I was revising literally all week. I had homework for an exam that I had on the Friday, so I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And then the kids were off last week, so obviously spending time with Isaac. So I just literally haven't had the time, and I'm thinking I need quiet time to read it after speaking.
Yeah,
to you
absolutely.
a couple of weeks ago.
I got tucked into some of it on the plane there, and like it's picking up a bit. Like I wouldn't say I'm like, oh my god, I'm blown away by this book. But it's like it's picking up a bit, and I've got to the bit with the cave, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how that translates to live action. So, just a random note there.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Jim, Harrison, thoughts on this?
It's a bit of another cop out from Hot Toys. Really, it's like seeing another Iron Man repaint or something. It's heavy on reuse. It's kind of weirdly scene specific, and they need to be kind of dropping other characters from this film, like Davy Jones, for example. I mean, even J&D, like, bear in mind they are statues, as Harrison told me before, but like, yeah, they've just dropped Jack Sparrow and Davy Jones, and Hot Toys have just released that. And although I don't really rate J&D most of the time, and again, they're statues, it kind of puts this release into an even worse light from my eyes, because there's things they should be doing that they're not. And although this has good elements, it just has a lot of negatives as well. And I was watching some people like kind of breaking it down. So he's got the cross scar on his cheek still, and he's not meant to have that until I think the 4th or 5th film apparently. And there's some stuff around his hair not being properly placed in that as well. So there's definitely some kind of laziness going on here, but it's not massively surprising. It's like the most surprisingly unsurprising release from Hot Toys in a while, especially mixing with the other stuff we got.
I was watching Ben Thomas's show on the replay, and he was saying like he did a pre-order preview type of video for it, and it was like they got 300 views, and he said like it's like his worst kind of this or that video I think he's ever done. And usually, like that is a pretty, like, he was kind of being humble, kind of going, that's not really, I suppose, a gauge for interest, but it is like, it is a gauge for interest.
Oh, 100% is.
And
yeah.
if that was a normal Jack Sparrow, say when they announced the Artisan version 2.0, whatever, that would have got a lot more views, because I think most people, if they want a Jack Sparrow, they want the more traditional look. This is for, I know, the diehard collector who really likes the movies and wants multiple looks. Like, David, you said you're considering, like, do you really like these movies, or you just like the look of the figure?
Yeah, I really like the Pirates of the Caribbean stuff. And this scene has always stuck with me, but I think that there's too many misses for me to go through with it. Ultimately.
And I see, is it Barbosa is in the same movie, or is it Davy Jones or someone? Is it Davy Jones? I don't know. I people were saying because of it, this is branded as a Dead Man's Chest or something like that. I can't remember what it is. That it opens the door for another character who's in this, and that people have been calling out for. I don't know what character it is. Anyone help me out there?
It should be Davy Jones.
Yeah, well, yeah. I can see here now. Look, can we get a Davy Jones? Yeah, so Davy Jones is from the same movie, and this opens up the door to that, because the other Captain Jack Sparrow was branded. I can't remember what it was, but even that wasn't the kind of the original one.
Dead Men Tell No Tales.
Was it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that's not the original one, is it?
No.
No.
Is Black Pearl the original one?
Yes, Black Pearl. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So remember,
Which was the one with Keith Richards in as his dad.
World's
He'd be a
End.
great figure. You got a lot of
I was
wrinkles on
saying
that.
that to Sal the
Yeah.
Collector as well, because I was like, who do you want? You kind of really want Jack Sparrow, Davy Jones, and then I was trying to think, like, do you really want like a Will Turner, or
I'd
I
like
guess
an
a lot of people
Elizabeth.
do want Elizabeth. I mean, because I
Yeah.
lost that on Jose's show to Vita, but yeah. Do people want Will? I mean,
If
I
Orlando
wouldn't mind a
Bloom
Will.
wasn't Legolas, I wouldn't have him in my collection at all.
Yeah,
no, I wouldn't mind a
exactly.
Will and Barbosa, but obviously we're getting that really good third party Barbosa.
Oh,
so-
that
Yeah,
looks
I wonder if
incredible,
Hot
doesn't it?
Toys won't even dare to touch it now after that third party, because that was so good.
They won't be
Yeah,
able
they
to
ha-
beat it.
Yeah, if they
exactly.
do it, they have to really, they have to nail it at like.
The third party hasn't released yet. I just want to point that out.
Oh, they're just showing like
Fair point.
preview pictures.
Yeah, everything we've seen has been from the company or someone closely associated.
But do you not think it's mad that, all these films, these characters just came from that one ride at Disney?
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is,
that is crazy.
it's just,
But
I
then
mean,
again,
it's a
they-
fantastic ride.
They did make, this is a terrible example, but they made a movie about emojis. I don't think
yeah.
it's as popular as Pirates of the Caribbean, but they'll just make a movie out of bloody everything, won't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. It came from a ride at Disney, and yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to address the chat because we haven't done so, and there's a bit of activity there. So, 45 people watching live, much appreciated. Just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Right, who do we got here? We got, of course, Tiny Art Guy. He is a channel member and a panel member. We have the Moose Stream. He is a channel member as well. Of course, we have Rogue One Photography. He is a channel member, panel member, and he's wielder of said blue wrench. He's basically he's our heavy. He's our security around here. We got X-Men Supreme. Dave, how are you? We've got Cliff Strayer. We have got, of course, Harrison here, channel member and panel member as well. We have got Dave. He's on the panel here as well. 1/3 of the 6 skill shields. We got 2/3 of them. We just need to get Matt. He just needs to quit his job. It's going to happen. We got Doc Bat. We also have 16 Mike, another channel member. Thank you very much. We've got Ryan, Broke My Strings. Thank you very much. I Respect the Lore. It's funny. His Respect the Lore is his like YouTube name, but then YouTube's messing around. It's gone back to the kind of @ so that was his old tag. Thanks very much for being here. We got the Humble Collector UK, who is always here. We got Jim Collector, channel member, panel member, and he has a blue wrench as well, so behave yourselves. We've got Sam's Figs. We have got Anthony, 6 Scale Mafia. Thanks very much for joining in. I think this was when we were talking about the stealth suit. Hey dude's pretty sweet figure from arguably the best MCU movie, at least for me. No, I think you're absolutely right on that, and I'm gonna go watch this again this weekend, man. It's just always hits, whether it's the initial scene with the boat or the spy kind of espionage, backstabbing nature of it, the lift scene. It's just great. So I must go back and watch that. Who else do we have? What else do we got? We got Kit a Cat Crazy 111. Do you know this person, or should I block them? Yeah.
I think they're all right. I think they're all right.
Okay, so you know who this is. So we got one Adam 12. Oh, by the way, folks, if you haven't watched, if you're a fan of G1 Transformers and you haven't watched the Ben Thomas show from last night, catch the replay. It is worth for Adam's Grimlock impression alone. Absolutely nailed it. Gio, thanks very much for being here as well. We got Tijuana Mike. We have got, come on, I'm just going to get through all these. I think I've got Thalia Meyer all the way from Germany. Just catching up, folks. Sorry, there's a lot of activity here, which is great to see. Doc Batten mentioned already. I just want to make sure I don't miss anyone if they've taken the time to tune in. We're nearly getting there. Yeah, a lot of activity to chat. Keep it going. Keep it going. And I think that's and Sterling's Fine Art, a man of culture or a person of culture. Hello, good people. Thanks very much for being here. All right. So, what do you think, Jim?
Bill.
Oh yes, he's knocking there, is he? He kind of went out and then he tried to come back in again, and then he, maybe he's having signal issues. If he comes back in again, I'll let him in.
It's windy today, though, isn't it? It is a bit windy.
Could be that.
Wales.
Jim.
I thought you meant Phil was a bit windy. I was like, well, personal.
He has muted himself for our benefit.
Sorry, I'll go with 4. We haven't done 4 yet. No, we haven't.
Oh, Thor! I thought you said 4, and I was like, I don't remember the number.
He said 4.
I'm
Yeah, exactly.
I'll
take a 4 there, Bob. All right, so Thor.
Wow, Thor's looking different. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There he is. Yeah. The price on this, God, this went up for. It's $435. There's 3,000 there. It's hit waitlist already. It went up today on Sideshow. So $435 if you are intending to buy from Sideshow. 3,000 pieces were wide, allegedly. And it is due for release. That's weird. It says once it hits waitlist, it doesn't give the release window. Does anyone else find that really just surely people want to factor that in when they're deciding to hit the waitlist button or not? But I would imagine you just add on 18 months. I'd imagine this is quarter 2, quarter 3 of 2027. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Comes with a lot of stuff. Haven't confirmed if the base is magnetic, and I can see some sort of like poles coming out of it there, some sort of cross grabber. So I'm hoping they haven't done an INART on this, and like
Could be a flight pole.
just maybe that's what it is. That makes sense. I'm hoping they have the magnetic. They keep the magnetic, but then have the flight pole as well, because I think that's what everyone wanted INART to do, but they just ditched the magnets. Okay, Jim, what do you think?
I think this looks fantastic, and if I wasn't the same as Dan, I've gone out of Marvel collecting completely. I literally just have Deadpool and Wolverine. That's probably kind of it for the foreseeable. I would be heavily interested in picking this up. I think the likeness is really strong. I've discussed it with Vissa at length because she has some issues with it, and I can see what she means. Like, it's not perfect from every single angle, but I think if you kind of sit back and just look at this on your shelf, I think this really just screams Chris Hemsworth. And I think the proportions are right, the bulkiness is right. Like on your grid, when like I could just see him in that little box there, I was like, that looks like such a good figure of Chris Hemsworth, just because of the size of him and like the presence of him. I think they've absolutely nailed it. The head sculpt's the only thing. I think the middle picture right here is the best one for me. I think the one on the left this looks a bit off. The middle and the photo on the right, I think they're the best looking ones in total in terms of lightness. But overall, I think this looks fantastic. They've done a good job to include swap out arms as well, so we can kind of pose away. I'm going to assume the sleeves won't crack. I don't think they're made out of silicone. Possibly, I don't know. But they look excellent as well, so it's nice to have that option of posing. I just think this looks great. For me as well, I know a lot of people are talking about, is this Thor to get because it's Age of Ultron, it's not everyone's film. When I was still collecting Marvel, I almost didn't care about the representation of the one film. I just kind of wanted like the big three, so Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor. It's like, I say the top three, I guess. And I just wanted the best versions of them, so I could totally see people just picking this up as their representation of Thor. It looks fantastic. There's not much else I can really say about that, but I think they've done a really good job of it. Huge improvement over that last one.
Did anyone jump in the queue, or did anyone get it, or is anyone getting it from something else? Like, anyone getting this?
No.
No, passed on this one.
I don't trust them in the hair. Maybe. They've bitten me once. Not doing it again.
I'd like to just say, when you lose Mandy, you know you fucked up.
She's the positive one, is she?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Which one did you get burned on? Was that you had to issue the Artisan Anakin? Was it?
Yeah, and I got the head sculpt replaced, and it's perfect now. But I'm selling it to my friends soon. I'm done with. I'm not No, I'm not going to go unless they do. No, because I've already got one. I'm talking to myself in my head. No, there isn't a lot that would pull me back to Hot Toys Artisan. Maybe a Starbuck or a Bo-Katan, but I've already got a rooted Bo-Katan, so no, I just don't trust them. I don't. No, it's like that's it. It's like that ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, and you're like, no, not having them back ever again. You've done it to me once, no more.
Yeah,
Never go back.
I'm yeah, when I hear things like this, I have no interest in this, but you just remind me that I'm very skeptical of the Winter Soldier now, because I was really skeptical of the Artisan Black Widow, and I can hear Dave going, "Oh, not this piece of shit," because I know he doesn't like that one, but I really like it, and I'm really impressed with how it turned up. But I was 100% going, I'm just going to have to cancel that one. I waited for it to come out, and I was like, fuck, I really, really like this one. And I get that, like, I know Jim kind of soured on the likeness, and like Dave's not a fan of all of it, but I actually really like it. And but like the vast majority of the Artisans, I just haven't been impressed with, and I am skeptical of that Winter Soldier now. It's mainly like the hairline and the volume. They've put too much volume in the hair. The silhouette doesn't look right in the ones that they have gone wrong in. I think Anakin falls into that category. And then even a consistency, because some people do get the hair looks better. So it's I suppose it's they're not no two are the exact same.
That was an Artisan, and they did a fine job of that.
Yeah. Who wants to give their thoughts on this, Dave? I don't know. Have I heard from you, Dave? Your thoughts on Thor?
It comes to Artisan, and it goes to me straight away. Much like Mandy, I think this is one of the rare things we agree on. I'm done with the Artisan stuff. I think part of it for me is there's nothing for the price that we pay, because obviously I don't buy through Sideshow because of shipping, customs, all that sort of good stuff. So I would go 1/6 kit or whoever's getting them into the UK, and the prices we pay. Some of the Artisans, if not somewhat the majority, are touching INART prices, if not a little bit more on some occasions. And there's nothing definitively more special about the Artisans over just a regular release from INART. So I struggle to justify them, because I'm just not impressed with the sculpts enough to start paying that £400 plus price range for any of their figures. I think Hot Toys sit comfortably in the what I would regularly pay, like between $230 and $300 at a push. So yeah, just not one for me. And like we've said many times, Shane, the eyelids tend to disappear around time of release.
Because it looks good here. The eyelids look good here. He's got a bit of a scowl.
Right? Yeah, so did Anakin for a long time.
I don't think the hairline looks good, though.
No.
This is the other concern.
I don't think the hairline looks good here.
No, and if that looks like that in the prototype, imagine what it's going to look like.
Yeah, that's as good as it's going to look, unfortunately. My thoughts really quickly. They're totally speeder biking this one as well. They know that Age of Ultron is, I think we can all agree, or at least I would imagine if you had a vote to rank the 4 Avengers movie, Age of Ultron would end up on the bottom. And I actually quite like it. I think it's a very entertaining movie, especially with recent MCU offerings. But they're going to do this, and then eventually, like, they know what collectors really want is 2.0s or Artisans or whatever of the 2012 Avengers, the better movie and, the kind of original looks, and that's going to happen. But why would they give us that first when they could give us this first? People would buy it, and then they would simply just give us another version, So I'd imagine if you wait long enough, I know in long enough timeline everything gets done, you're going to get the kind of a superior, maybe Artisan version or better likeness or whatever of the Avengers 2012 look. So look, I don't think this head sculpt is all it's cracked up to be. Released a video yesterday and got 1 or 2 comments going like, you don't know what you're talking about. And it's like, no, I just don't agree with your opinion. That's all. I do not. I think this is I think the Chris Evans, and I was critiquing that as well. I think the stealth suit cap, the unmasked Chris Evans sculpt looks more like Chris Evans than this looks like Chris Hemsworth. But I still don't think this is. I don't think this is a bad sculpt. I think it's like a 7 out of 10. And like, it's one of these things in the community where like, wait a second, you used a number that wasn't 0 or 10. Everybody knows you have to pick a side and be binary and tribal. It has to be a 10 out of 10 ultimate perfection or 0. It's like, actually, no, there's numbers 1 to 9 there. Some people went to public school. I'm only messing, I went to public school. But like, my point is that like, it's a good sculpt. I just don't think it's a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. I don't even think it's an 8. I think it's a 7. I don't know, maybe there's an argument to have it at 8. I know. But as Jim said, when you just zoom out a bit and you just look at, say, okay, it's the best Thor out there. I agree with Dave, X-Men Supreme. The silicone arms are great. I'm loving that that's becoming like a standard thing. This is the first Thor with separate rolling eyeballs. And it's the look you want for Thor. Long blonde hair, muscular arms, and the swap out armor parts, a cape, and, you know, Mjolnir. That is the look, you know, like, why would you cut his hair? You know what I mean? It's like, this is the look. It's closer to comic book. That looks fantastic there. Like Jim's, and I like the magnetic base as well. I'm a fan. Like that in one of the cubes back here, you know, will hold its own. I think it's good. It's just not, I'm just not the biggest Thor fan, to be honest. And if I was to get one, I know it would probably be from Avengers 2012, and I don't even know what I even get that. So, no, this is a pass for me. What do you reckon, Phil?
I really like it, to be fair. Yeah, the seam line on the head sculpt is probably a little bit off, but I think they could nail this because it's longer hair. Because the Chewie is similar, but it obviously hasn't got as much product. But where his beard comes down is very similar to Thor's sort of hair and the slick back on the top. Now I know David didn't like it, but I think the Chewie's fantastic. So, I mean, I'm not going to get it, but as I mentioned earlier, I think if this had been this time last year, I would have gone all in with all 3 of these. I like it. I do like it.
Cool. Anyone else want to give thoughts on this?
Oh, what I would say with this one, I jumped in the queue to see what the price was, and that's what put me off it. Purely because he's not a character that I need to have Artisan, and then to then spend the money on that. I think if it, I don't know, probably would be one of the only ones. But if they had a sculpted version that was cheaper, that I could get from somewhere else easier, not Sideshow, I probably would pick up that one, because I don't need Artisan for all my figures. I'm quite happy with sculpted on a lot of them, especially ones that I don't necessarily love. Like Thor, I love it. Like, he's a great character, but he's not one that I love. Like, for example, Legolas. If they did a sculpted, I probably would have gone with a sculpted. But because they did only an Artisan rooted version, I'm happy to spend the extra because Legolas is one of my favorite characters. Thor's not that. So that's literally the reason why I'm passing on it, just because it's at the end of it, it's a lot of money for a character that I don't need to have it as an Artisan.
Yeah. It is quite expensive, isn't it? Like, if the Artisan lines were all W's, banger after banger, then you'd be like $430. You know you're going to get your money's worth. As in, if they were nailing, if their rooted hair was as good as INART, and I don't even think the gap is close. And I think it was Dave again mentioned the pleather, and I was like, yeah, that is a valid point. I mean, the Wolverine 1973 Wolverine came with a genuine leather jacket. The DX46 came with 2 genuine leather jackets and leather pants and a belt. I think that one of the indies came with a leather jacket. Is the Old Man Indie.
Yeah.
And a leather whip, I believe, as well, and boots or something.
And the belt strap.
Like, it seems to be the only difference between a regular Hot Toys and Artisan is poorly rooted hair. That's kind of what, you know, and it's hit and miss. And like, I just. I'm really interested to see the Winter Soldier now, because I really want it to be well. He's such a good character from such a good movie, and it's the coolest look for the Winter Soldier.
Hasn't
Let's
he
be
got
honest.
a very strong middle parting?
He does, and I don't even
Should be
think
all right
the
then.
sculpt
It's
is that
gonna be-
great.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna
like
be,
the sculpt. The sculpt is like, I think he's got like a 5 head or more of an 8 head. Like they've definitely, they do that sometimes. They really exaggerate the foreheads. And so like the sculpt, you know, I can definitely see Bucky. I can definitely see Sebastian Stan. I always have to pause and not say Shaw. So I can see Sebastian Stan, but it's probably like, you know, a 7 or an 8 at best. But it's just that hair, again, there's a lot of volume on it. So, and the hairline, I would love if it comes out and they've, you know, nails the hairline and the hair on it, because it'd be just like, yeah, great, super, that's a win. But I am skeptical. I don't know how much futzing you can do.
Outside of the dark side, Luke, I believe it was, and Anakin, how many of the artisans have been that bad then? Because I never really heard many people complain about the Joker. Jack Sparrow, I didn't have the fully artisan Jack. But how
The artisan
bad is-
Jack's different because it has
can't
dreadies
see.
and it has wispy hairs, and that's
Yeah,
one,
the
it was
bandana.
perfect for them.
And what about
Go
the
on.
Joker?
Say
It's
again?
like going bald, isn't it? The Joker.
Did it?
Yeah.
Was that
I
the
think
Hot
that
Toys one,
was
it?
I think that was kind of an isolated event though. Like, and it kind of, the photos, it was like, it was almost like someone had picked a lot of it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
You know,
There's only
What-
one other that I saw, which was like this area here was started peeling away for someone else. But yeah, it's only 2 occasions.
what
What
about
about
the Joaquin Phoenix Hot Toys one? What was the hair like on that? Because
And the Black Widow was meant to be okay as well, wasn't she?
I like the
or
Black
not.
Widow personally.
the noodle hair one, is that the one we're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah,
I like
Yeah,
that
okay.
one.
The Joaquin Phoenix, I vividly remember speaking about this, Mandy, and the hairline was pretty bad.
Dean Knight did a comparison, didn't he?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you probably can't compare to INART. I suppose if you're paying similar prices, you shouldn't have to. But
I think this is the thing, right? And going back to the pricing issue, is that $430 translates directly, figure for figure, to the UK, if not a little bit more. So you're looking at about $430, $450 for this. And I think I paid, I know he's only small, but I paid $360 to $380 for Thorin. And he is phenomenal. So I think it's just a struggle.
Jaw-dropping figure, that Thorin.
Yeah,
are we
I can
saying like the Hot Toys artisan line is bad, or are we saying it's bad in terms of price compared to INART?
I think it's bad in general.
Yeah.
I think there's
Right.
more L's than W's. I think there's
Yeah.
more misses than hits.
Yeah.
I think the Captain Jack is good. I think the Artisan Black Widow was good. And I know you might be saying, oh, but you're biased. You have it. Yeah, but I would have cancelled it if I didn't like it. You know what I mean? I wasn't emotionally invested in it. Like, it was a character I really didn't need that I ordered on the strength of, I do have a soft spot for Iron Man 2, and I think it was the best Black Widow they've done. But
They're inconsistent.
It's
They're
almost like,
inconsistent.
though, Shane, when we look at all the metrics we use to decide whether a figure's good or not, having Artisan there is like adding another bullet into the game of Russian roulette, right? So
Yeah.
did the sculpt come out okay? Did the hair look okay in the blogger pics? Yes. Is mine going to be pure shit? Maybe.
yeah.
You know, it's difficult. And then because the majority of us don't order from Sideshow, you know, we may have some people, some vendors that are really good with the sales support and will sort you out. Like Mandy, you had your Anakin fixed. But a lot of us buy from Hong Kong directly, and they may not have a good after sales support, you know, and then we're just stuck with this figure that's just screwed, and that's that. So
Yeah.
I think that's another thing as well.
Yeah, and Kit loves a good cancellation. He'll sort you out, won't he? He's really kind of like, he's got a nice bedside manner right here. Like, no, to be fair, I've ordered off him a few times and smooth transactions.
Yep.
But then again, I've also haven't had an issue with anything I've ordered from. Well, to be fair, I've been lucky enough for the most part. But just going back to the Heath Ledger Joker on that, like I thought there was, I don't think the hair was good on that. I thought it was too much volume, kind of a bit of a mop head, like.
100%.
It's the volume, because the volume affects the silhouette. You know what I mean? And I find that's one of the things that they're guilty of. there's too much hair on the actual figure. The hairs are too thick, and the second thing is the hairline. Sometimes it just doesn't. It's like a straight line, whatever. But
Anakin looked like a BG, didn't he, from the 70s? You know.
He was ridiculous. Mine was awful of my Anakin. Like his hair was just straight up goofy.
You
It
can
was embarrassing.
hold the hair, hold it really tight in your hands for I know a couple of minutes, and then it does flatten down. The heat from your hands does.
Before or after you licked it, Mandy? I can't remember.
Pardon?
Is that before or
Oh,
after?
I lick all my toys out.
It can't be
You
healthy
know, like
for you.
my mum taught me to do it. Like, get your fringe straight before
This is
school.
taking a turn.
You knew it would. You
And you invited her on.
Yeah. And anyway, Mandy will be. She's just her testimonial, and she's leaving now. But if you look at it as well, I think there's a lot of volume in the what's one with the overly curly hair, the
Black Widow.
No,
not
actually,
Black Widow.
the thing about the Black Widow one, when I reviewed it, I said, "Oh, the hair's too curly," and then I watched Iron Man 2 again, and when you first see her in the ring, when she takes Happy apart, she kind of has wavy hair, but then when you see her in the hallway scene, she does actually have curlier hair. Like, and I already critiqued that, but the
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch, yeah.
I
It was
saw
very
one of those.
curly, and that's kind of more wavy as well. So
I saw one of those on Facebook in one of the groups for under £300 shipped
Madness.
the other day.
Tina's done a fine job on that, though, hasn't she? When Tina Cruz, El Deluvio, she does some amazing work.
But imagine buying an Artisan product for $430 and then sending it to Tina to
Well,
get it rooted. It's
Yeah.
just
Mention that
crazy.
because someone did that with an Anakin, and I was like, dude, the sculpt just isn't even that good. I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Well, it was
It
that's
didn't look like a
Tetsu,
prototype.
isn't it? Tetsu's
Tetsu,
about
that was it,
300 quid, about 300 quid on top of your Artisan Anakin, which was anywhere between sort of 450 and 800 pounds.
Yeah.
You know, and that figure just isn't worth it. It's light. The tailoring's nice, but it's nothing special. It's certainly not Artisan.
The tailoring is sheer reuse from the older Anakin.
Yeah, it's just, you know,
Their leather inconsistency is funny as well. What they choose to give leather to and not.
it's quite
there's
odd,
leather,
isn't it?
Yeah, there's leather on the Winter Soldier. It's going to be a thing now. It's going to be like it'll turn out like absolute arse.
That's a good
I'm
point.
like, well, Shane, how'd you?
Four trousers.
I'm gonna be sickened because I'm really looking forward to it. Because like
I'm with you.
design a cool character, you're gonna be
I've
like, oh
got
yeah,
it.
give him that rock star hair, and then give him like a cool mask, like, and then like a metal arm. You have to have a metal arm, bunch of different weaponry, throw in cap shield or magnetic base, chromed up arm, different types of swap out arms, and then the leather. So I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool looking. But like, I'm skeptical.
Fingers crossed.
I don't understand it as well because we just looked at the Jack and they call out, we've got real leather belts. Like, who cares? Like, this is going to be posing and the feather's going to peel.
Yeah.
Do it here and call it out.
So is no one's on the panel's actually getting this? Okay. All right.
If I get it
Interesting.
for free, I'll give it to someone.
The chances are quite high as well.
I'll take it then.
You'll get it for- Yeah.
Okay, Jim, you've taken the bid. If I do get it for
Sweet.
free, it's yours.
I get it for free as well, right?
All right, Harrison, what you want to do?
I want to do the snap because I like the snap.
Okay. He hates the rest of the show, but he's here
Yeah.
for the snap.
That's it.
All right, folks, you know the drill. I'm going to show the panel two different things, and they've got to decide which one gets vaporized, never to exist. What we've gone here now is, let's work off, let's just say, hypothetically, Jazz Inc. is making all of these products.
Okay.
That is not true. Don't get your hopes up. I'm just saying, let's say hypothetically they make all of these products in 6 scale. What are you going to snap? So first up is a Blade Runner spinner. It can be from 2049 or it can be from the original, or the Ford Taurus from RoboCop 1. Jim.
I mean, I'm definitely getting the cool futuristic Blade Runner 1/6 vehicle. for me.
Not the Ford Taurus, a family car with some lights on it.
That kind of banged up car. No. It's got some battle damage, I guess, but no.
Yeah, RoboCop got some battle damage. Harrison.
Yeah, I'm with Jim. I'd go with the futuristic, cool-looking one.
Oh yeah.
David.
I'm just thinking which fan base do I want to annoy? Because I'm not for either of these. I would say I'm going to snap out Blade Runner. I'll go with RoboCop.
Bob.
Yeah, I'm going to keep the RoboCop one. Smash it up if it's not smashed up enough. Look really cool.
Mandy.
I'll keep the RoboCop one because I'd be able to use it for a lot more things than the futuristic one.
And Phil.
Yeah, keep the Taurus, providing that used gives us a little RoboCop guy that can fit in the seat.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I like both of these, and I do think the Spinner's a cooler looking machine, obviously, but yeah, I just really want that Ford Taurus with the OCP Detroit Police thing on it, and you just pose him like as if he's walking out of the car.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Just that melting man as well, couldn't they? The one that were like radioactive. So
yeah. The guy who gets in the toxic
Yeah.
waste. He was in Eeyore years after that same actor.
Oh.
This one, I think this is an easy one, but like there's no way I'm choosing the Lotus over the DB5. The DB5 is just absolutely stunning. So I'm gonna snap the Lotus there. The DB5 would be the way to go for me anyway. Jim.
Don't get this wrong, Jim.
Yeah. I definitely snap the DB5 then in that case.
Okay.
Nah, you keep the DB5. That's just a beautiful machine. That other thing's
absolutely.
weird shaped box.
Yeah, Harrison.
Yeah, totally agree. You got to keep the DB5.
David.
DB5, easy.
Bob.
As an owner of 2 Lotuses in the past and many a fan club, I'm keeping that Lotus by
Wow.
100%.
You think you know, guy, but then you realise
Hello,
he's
man.
super rich. Mandy.
The DB5 is just beautiful. It's a work of art. The Lotus is a car. The DB5 is a work of art.
Would it change your mind if I told you that this Lotus is a submarine?
Yeah.
No, I'd just convert the DB5 to make it a submarine with my submarine conversion kit that I've got in
Your
there.
man. Yeah. Your man in his shed.
Yeah, Pete, sort it out.
And Phil.
I loved the Lotus as a kid, but yeah, I'd snap the Lotus, keep the DB.
Ooh.
Jim.
This is so easy. I'm obviously keeping the Jurassic Park Jeep.
Oh,
Definitely.
Harrison.
Yeah, 100% the Jeep.
Good man.
David.
I'm snapping the Jeep.
Adam.
Is it just to annoy the boys,
Yeah.
or do you prefer the ornithocopter from Dune?
Yeah, I would keep the stuff from Dune. Yeah, I'm more invested in that.
Do you
And
even
kind
know
of
what
a
it's
big
called?
scale T-Rex.
You good?
Bob.
I love Jurassic Park. I'm not a big Dune fan, but I'm still dumping that Jeep because it's shit. Flying thing.
The flying thing. Mandy.
I'm torn on this one. I am torn, but just if I look at my little grabbing hands, it'd want to grab the Jeep, so I'd keep the Jeep.
Phil.
Keeping the Jeep, getting rid of the Doom. That thing would be huge anyway, wouldn't it? Surely.
Yeah, true. But look, you know, we're not here to talk logic. I'll get rid of the Jeep because it's a Jeep, and there's one good Jurassic Park movie, and there's 2 good Dune movies, maybe 3, and just
Jurassic
I just
Park
love Dune
films.
a lot more than Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park 1, love it. After that, I could take it or leave. Does anyone like the Jurassic Park fans? Like, do you like all the movies?
No.
No.
Yeah, I do like them all, but I can tell the ones that are not as good.
Which
But
ones
For
are
the
you
most
like
part, they're a
not
good
as good?
watch.
So I would say my two favorite are
Anything
the
after one.
original. The original is the best, and then I've got a soft spot for 3. I really like 3 with the Spinosaurus and.
I was worried you were going to say Jurassic World or the
No,
newest one or something. There, I was
no.
waiting for that kind of a hot take from you.
Yeah, no, I'm not that crazy. No, I do like 3 though. But all the rest of them I just sort of have on the same sort of level. That are, like they're good fun to sit down and watch some dinosaurs eat some people for a little while. But they're nothing crazy. But yeah, that first one is just a masterpiece. That film.
Yeah, agreed.
Particularly have dislike for any of them, but anything with like Bryce Dallas Howard in, that's psycho.
She's
And you know
lovely.
what? The most unrealistic thing about the first Jurassic World movie that she was in with Chris Pratt
Star-Lord. Yeah.
is her running in those heels for the entire movie. Like, that was more unrealistic than the dinosaurs that they managed to clone. But I actually didn't think that was a
Shame.
bad movie, though.
Shane, have you ever tried running in heels?
Every
if
day,
you
man.
ginger,
Every
if you
day.
ginger, you can do it.
been
Every
training.
day.
You
Yeah,
have
snowboarding
superpowers
is
if you
easier
ginger.
than running in heels. Yeah, every day. Okay, so let's see. Where do we have? What do we have next? Bob.
Who?
Bob. Yeah.
Where's the board? Oh,
Did you-
let's
did
do
you-
new?
Go on. Oh, new. Yeah, cool.
I've
Go
been,
on.
let's choose new because I got Phil was an influencer this week, and he made me bloody all of this on Friday, and it turned up today.
Excellent. I actually think
And
you
it's
put up some
really
shorts, didn't
cool.
you? Really
Yeah,
good.
it's so much. I thought I'd really love it, but I really love it. It just feels you guys have got it.
Well, you can blame Harrison, Jim, and Vita for that actually, because they showed the other James Bond in black and white, and I thought, oh, that looks amazing. So I'll post some black and white shots.
It was your photos, Phil. Yeah, they got me. It doesn't
Those
look
photos
good.
are incredible,
It's a
Phil.
great figure. Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Did the black and white photos that you took, were they of the Commando Bond, Phil? Yeah.
They were, yeah, but
Yeah.
Jim Harrison and Vita's show on a Thursday, they were showing the tuxed version, and I said I'm not really overly impressed with it, apart from the black and white photographs, which look really good.
The
And I
blogger
thought-
photos are hit and miss in that one, but
Yeah,
I think I need to get it.
Yeah, you do.
So you got the Commando Bond. That's a good one. I actually really like
Love
that.
it. Yeah, he's just
yeah.
got there now.
Yeah.
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 he's,
Same. I have mine somewhere here. Where is it?
Yeah.
Have it. Oh, back to front here.
Yeah, there he is.
Where
Yeah.
he is there now.
He does look cool up there.
Yeah, he's up there overseeing things. So what about you, Jim? Anything new and exciting this week?
I don't know about exciting. She's in a weird pose. She's doing photos, but I got this, which is Resident Evil. So Tiger. It's pretty cool. So she's from Resident
Would
Evil.
that be one of those computer games now, would it, that the kids are crazy about?
It's a video game, yeah.
The video, right? And you play that in the television. Gotcha.
Exactly that.
So that's Resident Evil. What's the name of the character?
Shane, you have
Jewel
never
Bond.
sounded more like my father ever. Word for word is what my dad sounds like.
From one of those video games.
Do you ever see
What
like?
button do I press?
Yeah, do you ever see like do you know you FaceTime and I don't know grandparents or your parents even? It's like it's just like they're either too close or too far away. It's a weird angle. It's like just come on, it's not that hard. Look at the thing. Harrison, did you pick up anything? Or sorry, Jim, I skipped over you. Were you finished or?
Oh yeah, that's all I got. Yeah.
Harrison?
I haven't got a figure in. I did get some bases from Chris at Crow Customs, and they're amazing as always. So if you like bases, check him out because he's just does such a good job. He did me one for my Freddy, and then 2 for Caesar and Cobra.
Are they like those standard bases, or are they like diorama bases with like
They're
rocks and stuff, or-
they're the new ones that he started doing. We've been talking about doing ones for the Cobra and Caesar, where they're 2 separate bases, but then when you put them together, they're one continuous base, and they're all diorama. And it's got the foliage and sticks, and honestly, it's amazing. The best part on one of them is like the tiniest of little puddles, but it looks just like a tiny little puddle. It's really, really, really good. So if you want some bases, I would check him out. He's really good.
It's lovely to deal with as well, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's just amazing. He's so polite, so helpful. He'll really like listen to you if you've got a particular idea that you want. He'll really work hard to get as close to what you want as possible, and usually he absolutely nails it. So.
And he's Welsh.
Well,
you
no
can't
one's
be
perfect.
can you?
Yeah. Great minds, Bob. Yeah. How did Wales get on? Were they playing rugby at the weekend, Phil? You're muted. Maybe that's a good thing.
Because it's all expletives, that's why.
Who were they playing at the weekend?
Bonnie, Scotland.
Oh, and how'd that work out?
Not great.
Not great, no.
Not great. No.
I actually missed out the 2 Six Nations game because I was flying both days. But beating England, lads, beating England, twice the score in Twickenham. That's a good day. That's a great day at the office. Great day.
Record-breaking score.
Record-breaking score. You love to see it. Yeah.
And Scotland give him a bit of a C into the week before as well.
Yeah, tell you. What's happened? What's happened? I don't think France are still going to absolutely chop everyone apart, though. They're just on a different
100%.
level. They just schooled us. I think that's the way it's going to go. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not through. Mandy, did you get anything?
Oh, do you want a list? Get ready. Vi.
All free.
Yeah, all free, yeah.
I did get a lot for free this week. I got Vi, I got Jinx. They weren't free. I got the Witch King armor from Jay. That wasn't free. It's all die cast and the Morning Stars metal. Oh, it's beautiful. Jay did send me some birthday presents. My precious. He sent me a Voldemort head sculpt, hands and feet, which I'm using for a custom Voldemort to go with my Snape and Ron. Key of Erebor, which I bought. And then, did I get anything else?
That's a wild week.
I also today had a beautiful gift set from INART. They sent me a tea, a Chinese tea making Happy New Year present, which is all made of titanium. So you've got the little tea brewer, 3 little cups so you can do like the Chinese tea ritual, and a t-shirt. So
pretty awesome.
yeah.
What? Hang on a second.
The
The company INART sent you teacups.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They did. David's seen them.
Because
I
she
forgot them
constantly emails them to remind them that she loves them.
Because
So send her
you set up a charity or something.
That's all you have
Dave,
to
is that
do.
what it is?
No, I
Yeah.
just give them boob pics. No, I don't do that.
Doesn't work for me.
Yeah, I say I can't do that.
No, it
Try,
was
but-
a really nice surprise. I didn't know what had coming. I just had notification, and then it arrived, and it was like, oh, so lovely. They're so lovely. Anyway,
That's pretty good. And like, can you drink
David.
tea out of them? They're actual functioning
You
cups.
can,
or-
yeah, little titanium shallow teacups, and then
That's
the
kind of
little.
cool.
Yeah, and the strainer thing, and there's a top, and then it comes in a little case, so you can zip it up and you can take it out with you. So lovely.
Right, that's actually very nice. Then.
It really is. It really is beautiful.
And David, you don't get stuff like that because you critique them too much. Is that right?
I don't critique INART. Good lord.
I know you do. You do sometimes. To be fair, like you do sometimes. I think what were you? I was watching. I don't know. I was watching your stream in the replay.
You've ruined
and
his
there was
chances now,
something-
Shane.
You were critiquing. You didn't like the Harry sculpt. Was that you?
Oh, yeah, it's because it's awful, yeah.
I don't think that's bad though. You don't think it looks like Harry?
No, I don't. I think it's one of their weakest sculpts to date.
Mad.
David.
That's
Yeah.
Malfoy.
I'm Malfoy, yeah. I
Yeah,
think
Malfoy.
Malfoy's
Even
worse.
with the updates, I wasn't gone on Malfoy. To be fair,
He's worse. with the
but God, I thought Harry was pretty good. You put him next to
better
the J&D, it looks like bloody.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, what about you, Dave? Did you pick up anything? You didn't get any free gifts
Yeah,
or teacups or
I've
teapots
got no
or?
free gifts. Everything you see here is paid for by myself using my own money.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Oh, no, Kiss
And
Ass
so
and
much more, doesn't
INART.
it?
So I've got the Witch King set also. If I can get it
Oh,
on
wow.
the camera.
Look at that.
That's epic.
Try not to
One
drop
second,
anything.
1 second.
We've
So
got
this
more-
converts it from a Nazgul to the Witch King, yeah?
Correct, yes. Unfortunately, as I was putting this together earlier today, the armor fell apart on the arm for the Nazgul. So INART, I have emailed you if you're watching this. Please send me a new piece. And I also got, staying on topic of INART, Michael Jackson, Dangerous,
1 second now.
which is
Wow.
a lovely
Yeah,
piece.
it's pretty damn impressive.
Yeah,
That is pretty
I'm
damn
really
impressive.
blown away by that one. He's very, very good.
What did you say about the Nazgul? The arm fell off or something?
No, so there's the armor is all articulated using very small brass or copper pins, and one of the pins just fell out. I heard a tink, and it vanished, and now the elbow armor's sort of falling apart.
You know
so-
who could fix that for you? Sam
INART.
or
Is it
Sam.
free?
No, Sam or Jay.
Samwise Gamgee. No, sorry.
If
Woodstead
it's free,
Studios could fix
Yeah,
it for you.
I'll see what INART say. I sent them a lovely email. Mandy, I did what you told me to do. I went, Happy New Year. By the way, this is broken.
Very good.
So,
Very
we'll
good.
see.
We're
Also
training
sent
him.
them
We're training him
yeah.
to be sweet.
Year of the Googles, what
Horse.
animal it is this year.
Horse.
Yeah.
It's the horse.
Is
It's
he yours,
the
the
red
horse?
horse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And that's a bit ironic because you were emailing about an issue with a character that has a horse. But the horse was okay, though. Horse is okay.
Yeah.
You haven't got the horse yet.
Um,
have you?
What did I get? I got.
Did you get your
got
Walking
two
Dead
things.
books yet?
I got them, yeah,
Okay,
and
good,
I'm
good.
I'm reading them. Well, I actually started reading them and then I went away for a week. But yeah, it's going to take me ages to get through them because there's loads of them. But they're actually quick reads, to be honest. Very, very interesting. Like the little changes. Well, okay, there's a lot of changes, but then sometimes you come across a panel and be like, I remember literally how they created that exact panel in a scene, and it's very impressive. It's very interesting. Really enjoying them. We'll keep you posted. So what did I get? Got two things. One is kind of funny. Okay, so this one here. Yeah, look, it's a standard trooper. It's nothing to get too excited about, but it's an original trilogy trooper, and I do like the look of it. And I unbox it. Quickest unboxing ever. Open it up. One gun in the holster, one gun in the hand, put the canister on the back, job done. And
There's
that
not
will be
much going on
displayed.
there, is there?
No, there's not. There's not. It's a trooper. Like I can understand why people avoid troopers, but I do love them and I love the designs and they look fantastic together. So I will be adding that into. When I sold the Hot Toys tumbler because I'm getting the Jazz Ink tumbler, it freed up basically the module case, which is all these Bleedens are sitting on. One of them. So I have all my troopers in there and they look fantastic together. If I do say so myself, so that one will be added in there. Phil, you're not wrong. Hard to stand. It's almost like the soles of the boots are curved or something.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
You know?
nightmare.
Yeah. I'm going to do, sorry, really, really quickly, I'm going to just do a little bit of maths for you because everyone loves maths. This will take like a minute, not even. 1 second. I want to stop share screen and I want to share a share screen window. This okay. Can you see the calculator?
Mm-hmm.
You can.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I got this off Sideshow, and I got it off Sideshow because I just jumped in the queue and it happened to be available, and I wanted to try a thing called Address Pal. So, if I was to buy this, from Sideshow directly, I'd have to pay $50 shipping on top of the figure, and then I would have to pay 23% of the total cost after that. Basically, it would have cost me €350. Actually, I don't have to do the maths. I'll just tell you. But because of Address Pal, what it does is it gives you it's a legitimate service run through the Irish Postal Service on Post, and you get a American address, like a dummy address. So when you pay for your item off Sideshow, you ship it to your dummy address in the States. This sounds so sketchy, but it's not. It's a legitimate thing. And because you're shipping within the US, it's only $20 shipping, as opposed to like a standard 6-scale shipping from Sideshow to Ireland is $50. A quarter scale or like a big deluxe 6-scale, forget it, 60 plus. So it'll cost you like $20 to get it to your dummy address, and then they get it back to you. So I had to pay the $20 shipping as opposed to 50, which is great. Then the service itself cost me like €25, and then the customs was 20 as opposed to like 70. So basically the figure cost me 300 when it would normally cost 350. It's still cheaper for me to go with Lion Rock, but for those situations where maybe they, like for example, the Chewbacca, when I got onto them really late because I was waiting to see if they do a Besman Han, and then they did, and then of course the Chewbacca had come out and it was very hard to get. They were like, look, we've sold all our allocations. So I hopped on a wait list to convert the Chewbacca, so I can go with them. And now using AddressPal, it'll still be more expensive than buying from Lion Rock, but it won't be as expensive as it normally is. So it's a handy little thing. If you are based in Ireland and you do want to order something from Sideshow, get yourself an AddressPal. It's easy to set up, and typically on top of it will reduce the cost of shipping the 6-scale figure from Sideshow to Ireland from about $50 down to 20. Then you will have to pay about €25 for the service itself, and approximately €20 for the customs, which that's where the savings is. You're not paying like 70 or 80 euro on customs, so it's a significant savings there. So it's worth doing, I think. Anyway, so yeah, I got that one in. And the next thing I want to just tell you about is, why can't I remove this? Give me a second here. Get rid of this altogether. Close.
I've got a friend, and if he orders anything in America or stuff from Monkey Depot, he gets it shipped to his mate in America, and then he repackages it all up, sends it over as just like, doll
socks
part or a jigsaw, yeah. And then he doesn't get any import, and then obviously
and that's why I order from Lion Rock. It's free worldwide shipping. I don't get stung for customs. And then because I'm doing a review for them, I get the figure cheaper than I would for Sideshow. I still have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Like I'm not getting stuff for free, but I like that because then it's like I'm paid for it. I can say whatever I want about it. So this is that's a good segue. Give me 1 second.
See, some of us pay for stuff, man.
I always pay for stuff, David. Now Shane's gone, I can just tell you off.
No, I didn't pay for this. So, so Lion Rock sent me on this,
cool,
for free, and they want me to review it. And what's in it for me is I get to give it to a channel member. So I'll probably do a giveaway over the next week or two. I'm just going to take it, review it, and then give it away to a channel member. I have watched I don't even know which one is it. I don't even know if it's the Tech Noir version. It's a third-party T800. I think it's either the Police Shootout version, Battle Damage one, that Hot Toys has done before and that INART have done are doing at the process, or if it's the Tech Noir one. Because in Justin's review, he said like the boxes are the same and there's some code in the back which is different. I haven't unboxed it yet, so I will unbox it. I will review it. My expectations are on the floor for this because I've seen it in Justin's reviews video. I don't think it looks good. I think it looks shitty, but I will review it. And look, I'll give it out for each. Maybe someone will think it's the greatest figure ever, or maybe someone will just take it and take the real letter code off it and give it to their Hot Toys version, which I think Justin has done that. But so shout out to Lion Rock Toys. Free stuff's always good, isn't it, Mandy? But yeah, so I'm going to give that away to a channel member probably next week or the week after. I'm just going to review it quickly and then give it out, and then people can do whatever they want with it.
That was totally free. Gar Saxon. I put a head sculpt on it.
Is he from the Clone Wars?
He is, yeah. But I put a head sculpt on it because I like a head sculpt. But this was free from Woodstead Studios. But it was a giveaway that they were doing, and I happened to win.
A rigged one.
It was not.
Moose. I think Moose has the answer here. Moose, it says it's the SP80. So which one is that?
It's got to be better. It's one more.
Oh. It's either I think it's the Tech Noir or the other one. Actually, it did look a bit like Jake Gyllenhaal.
It's the one that comes with the TTM 19 Hot Toys body, and they used to put sculpts on when you used to buy just a base body. One looked a bit like Tom Cruise. One looked a bit like Jake Gyllenhaal. But that's how I started with that head sculpt. I bought the TTM 19 and in 2020, so I could practice photography, and that's what got me into 1/6 scale collecting. That head sculpt was where it all started for me. And I created this character, and he had his own Instagram, and it was just a thing to just keep my mind busy.
Live unboxing.
I'm just, well, Moose is just saying open it, but I actually thought he had the answer from the way he was like, Moose there, like, is it the SP79 or the 80? And it's like, it doesn't really matter. I fucking don't know anyway, so just open it. Thanks, Moose. Really helpful. But yeah, I'm going to open it and just see.
This is exciting.
You might love it, Shane, when you have it in hand.
You might.
Yep, then you've got to give it away now.
To Mandy.
I think it's probably the wrong time for present toys to be doing stuff like this. You've got two, like, what? A DX46, which is amazing. The clean version of Terminator, which they, in fairness, Hot Toys did worthy 2.0s there.
Yeah.
It's David's fault I got the Battle Damage T800 because he brought his up when he came up for the weekend.
Yeah, held a gun to her head and everything.
So yeah, it's the police shootout version.
Oh, what is that?
Look at that.
What is that?
I'll tell you one thing.
That's your
the leather
zombie on the right, isn't it?
The leather coat, leather jacket looks all right. It's going to be awful when I swap out the Hot Toys pleather one for this and I send it on.
It's more battle damage, the older one, though, right? So, good.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, look, I'm going to review that and I'm give it away to a channel member, and they can do as they please. They can sell it, keep it, they can mod it, they can use the leather jacket. Leather jacket looks quite nice. To be honest, the T800 from Hot Toys that I have, which I have signed by Linda Hamilton and Michael Bean, which is, so it's going nowhere. It is starting to show its age even before INART comes, but like the hierarchy, I'd imagine if INART does their INART thing, is going to be like INART, the original T800 police shootout, and then present toys. But look, I'll review it. Okay.
Did you meet Linda Hamilton, Shane?
I did. She squeezed me a little bit.
She's supposed to be so lovely.
She's really nice. Yeah, she's really nice. I got photos and the autograph, but when she went in for so I need to finish the sentence real quick for like just stand next to her, and she put her hand around me and she gave me a little squeeze, and then in the photo you can see that, and then my aunt was like, did she just squeeze you? And I was like, yeah.
That's adorable.
Didn't even ask. Do you know?
That's
but yeah,
I
she
got
was
a
very
massive
nice.
hug from Katie Sackhoff. That's made my year. That was just made my year.
I've heard she's really nice as well.
Oh, she came in like that. It was like, yes. And I just didn't
nice.
want to let her go. Are they not?
No, I've heard Gustavo Fring can be hit and miss. What's his?
Oh wow.
Giancarlo Esposito.
right.
But that could be just they're
Just
humans
the
at the
day.
end of the day, and you're standing in the queue meeting strangers for the whole day. You'd be pretty pissed off at the end of it, I'd say. Okay. Anyone else get any new this week? Phil? We continue on? Okay. Anyone have anything they want to pick there?
I know we're all desperate to talk about Iron Man, but let's talk about quarter scale Han Solo.
Which one's worse, Dave? Like, I mean, like it's...
Well, I've got a bone to pick with the one I want.
Okay, I'm going to share this.
That's
now.
most unusual.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Jim and Harrison know about this already.
They got the scale wrong.
Well,
okay.
No, that's a very good point. It's a very good point. Now,
what's the problem?
I do think this looks fantastic, and there's nothing wrong with the figure itself, apart from the scale. You know, when I saw this, I was like, I knew hope. Okay, people can shut up now; they can be happy. And then I realised it was quarter scale. If you go back one picture, Shane, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do as well. So I've been advocating for seamless forearms or seamless wrists on 6 scale for a long, long time. Ever since INART started doing it, I was like, this is the way to do things, right? Because Han Solo, he's not a ninja. I mean, he's a space ninja. He's not a traditional ninja. So there's going to be about let's say 4 to 6 poses, most people are going to have them in. One's going to be the pistol drawn, you know, that classic pose. And a lot of these poses show the horrible plain forearms and the wrist peg. And yeah, the wrist peg. So I've always said on post, look, this character could really use seamless wrists, seamless forearms, whatever you want to call them. And I get laughed out of the comment section every time. It's a figure, don't need that, shut up, you're an idiot. And then they do it on this one. Everyone's like, oh my God, amazing. Oh, wait a minute. I've been calling for this for like the last 2 years, and now Hot Toys have done it. My idea was fantastic. It doesn't really make any sense. That being said, I'm happy they've done it. Long may it continue. It needs to go into the 6 scale as well. It's strange that the only time they put in little intricate details like this is when INART have an equivalent, like the Phoenix Joker. They did it on that. You know, I think it just needs to continue. And anything like John Wick, that'd be another good compared to have the seamless wrists as well. Anything
the Walking Dead ones have the kind of swap out pre-posed arms, the seamless wrists as well, don't they?
They do exactly that.
I'd be if they fully swap to that. I think that's fun. Seamless forearms are the way to go, 100%.
I think at least a couple. Like, I know there's going to be certain characters that you're never going to see them, and that's fine. You know, skip it on that occasion. But for stuff like this, where you're going to be posing him and the sleeves are going to naturally ride up, you know, even if it's a tiny bit, I don't want to see a wrist joint. I want to see, you know, seamless forearm. You know, we pay a lot for these now. Hot Toys prices are steadily sneaking up under our noses, so include a bit more.
Chewing gum.
They have done them before. They've done them with the 1973 Wolverine, had seamless forearms.
Oh, yeah.
So can I ask, I cannot remember. I know he wears a Stormtrooper outfit in this movie. I cannot remember him wearing just the belt.
No, I don't.
Now maybe it doesn't make sense. It's like,
I'm not
like
sure
even if he did.
Do you know the scene where Vader's fight when they run back to the Millennium Falcon and all the gear's off? I'm almost sure he's got.
Has he got it on then?
I'm sure
like,
he has, yeah.
This goes on over the Stormtrooper suit, essentially. So, like, it's the last thing you put on. So it'd be the first thing you take off. So you'd have to take this off, take off the kit, and then put this on. It makes no sense. But maybe he did. There's an argument that some people say that these little things that hang down off the belt are ammo cartridges. I don't know if that's entirely true or they're meant to be. And that E11 that he's using isn't his. That we got that from the Stormtrooper. So maybe that scene is in the movie.
Yeah, Greedo was just saying there now is when he came out with the trash compactor. I'm certain I've seen him with it on. But
that makes sense, because if they are ammo cartridges for the E11, he has the E11, it would make sense that he keep that on then. Surely to God, there's a quarter scale Stormtrooper coming now.
Well, I was just about to say, don't buy this on the hope that they will make a quarter scale Chewie.
Yeah.
Or anything else.
Yeah.
Think of it, if you like it as a standalone piece, go ahead. If you don't want it as a standalone, maybe give it a miss. And it's going to be cheap in the aftermarket, right? Because quarter scale is
they're hard to shift. Yeah, I have this kind of vision that, like, I want a quarter scale from Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. I have the Mark III. I might actually sell the Mark III and pick up the Mark VI because it's my favorite suit. I've got the quarter scale, the QS19. It's basically the Dark Knight, the second suit, the DX19 style suit in quarter scale. And I would like a Star Wars one, but I wouldn't buy this one. It'd be a Vader, really. That'd be it.
I bet you really feel like a kid when you got a quarter scale, though, don't you? Because you feel even smaller. It's like that.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Just normal size action figure for you, but you're a kid.
I find
this looks great, though. It's great, but it's just quarter scale. That's kind of my final thoughts on it, really.
I'm surprised they revived it. The last time they did a quarter scale was the Book of Boba Fett, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure.
You had that, didn't you, Dave?
No, they did an Iron Man. I think they did an Iron Man.
Sorry, I was thinking of Star Wars. Yeah, no, you're probably right. But yeah, I had pretty much every quarter scale Star Wars that was available at one point, and I sold them all. It's mad that you can now buy the deluxe Book of Boba Fett for like 200 quid plus post. It's like worthless. It's mad.
I'd imagine nobody is getting this.
No.
As in nobody on the panel. I go as far as saying I doubt anyone in the chat is actually getting it. Let us know if you are, folks.
Chris TK421's pre-ordered it.
I think it's
Well, that's
everything.
not surprising.
Lovely
He's like a
Chris.
diehard.
Oh,
Yeah.
He'll put it on the
That guy
top,
lives
won't
in a TARDIS. There's no way he's got all this space for all of this.
Yeah, I know.
It's mad.
he's got a big
could-
Manchester mansion.
Yeah,
I
he
could
must
see
do.
statue collectors picking this up
Mhm.
because it'll be cheaper than a statue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it
But
looks
it'll look
great.
just good.
It does.
It's just, I actually love the base, lads. I know it's like
Yeah,
divisive.
that base-
I love it.
base- No, that base is amazing.
It
I
does
love that
look
base.
cool.
Yeah. And I know it's huge and
more
oversized and
expensive
stuff like that, but if you have the space, I love that base. Yeah. And the little Millennium Falcon there. There you have
But
it.
the quarter scale stuff is statement pieces, right? It's not the same as the 6 scale stuff. I don't
That's
think.
the thing which makes sense for a Boba or a
Yeah.
Vader. I mean, if they did announce a Chewie, then this will be worth.
Because all,
Yeah.
all of the
A
quarter
fortune.
scale figures have got absurd bases, but they're awesome.
Yeah.
And it's leather, isn't it, as well? You know.
Yeah. And the head sculpt is incredible.
Yeah, definitely.
Not
nailed that.
for me. Any closing thoughts on that before we move on?
Await the 6
Okay.
scale
Yeah.
Yeah, it will
I'd say
come.
you-
with no
Absolutely.
seamless forearms.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, why am I laughing? That's 100% going to happen. Well, it'd be great if it did. I think that's a great shot. Have anyone ordered this one? You're kind of keen on it, Dave, are you?
Me? Oh no, definitely not. No.
No? You don't like
No.
it?
I like Daniel Craig as Bond. It's just not one of those characters that I feel the necessity to have a 6 scale representation of. He looks less like Vladimir Putin than he did in the prototypes. That's good news. Other than that, I mean, the black and white shot looks good. I think that's what, Bob, that's what got you, right? Black and white shot?
It was kind of Phil's black and white shot that got me to buy the Commando one.
Oh, the Commander, that was it. But yeah, I think he looks fantastic. No seamless wrist, unfortunately, but yeah. The tailoring doesn't look that great. I don't think they've ever done a suit very well. The stitchings are always a bit iffy. But
Yeah, it's
apart
on
from
his
that,
lapels as well, isn't it?
yeah. It's
I
such
think
a
this
large-
turned out better than I thought it would. Like the whole
Yeah.
Vladimir Putin thing, I heard people saying it, but I feel that one person said it and then everyone ran with it. I didn't quite personally see it. I think the Commando Bond, for some reason, is a better sculpt. It seems like there's more detail on it, but I think it's the same sculpt or just like I don't know. I think Justin reckons it's the same sculpt, but there's more detail and better paint apps on the Commando Bond.
I think when you take the jacket off and the Commando Bond looks like it a little bit, they look a little bit like bobbleheads. I think the sculpt is just a tad, like even there, if you go back one, Shane, even that picture, and again, the head just looks a little bit too big.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I don't think it's perfect. Collar's oversized. I think the jacket is a bit oversized, not as fitted as the prototype, and you can see that stitching. And yeah, you're right. When you take the jacket off, it does look a bit of a bobblehead. But I still think the head sculpt looks so much better in the final product than it does in the prototype.
Yeah, agree.
But these blogger, it's funny. Like we looked at the stealth suit cap earlier on, and like nearly every photo, regardless of who took the photos, whether it was Zord or whoever, were fantastic. But here, there's real hit and miss. I think that's a miss. This figure, you need to dial in your pose to get it to look good. I think that looks
That
good.
looks fantastic.
It's
There's
the-
another one. This
it's
one
the-
here is
Yeah.
right out of the movie. Sorry, Phil.
I was just going to say it's the collar as well. The collar's way too loose around his neck. I mean, if you could do it where you could pop the button and it was sort of in one of that sort of an action pose, you may get
Yeah, it's
away with
almost
it. but
Harry
it's-
Hill.
Yeah,
Oh,
some of those photographs.
Like, I really like that look with the braces and the exposed watch and the dicky bow, but it does look a bit of a bobblehead there.
Yeah,
So
the proportions are
basically-
atrocious.
And the collars are a mess, and it's
Yeah.
really loose around his neck.
No
If you like the
traps, no
figure,
things.
buy it, keep the sculpt, and then await Topo.
That
That's what we have to
that
do
realistically is, yeah. It should have come with the martini glass though.
Really should have.
Um,
The tailoring on these shots. Is
And the
dreadful.
thing is, Bond in a suit is all about tailoring. He's impeccable in a suit. It's like,
100%.
don't do a suit if you can't get it right. The Commando one looked great. The suit on this just looks like you've bought it off eBay, and the fit's not right. You need it to,
I still think,
Yeah,
like, again,
that
go
with
back to
Tom
my point
Ford.
about posing. That there,
nice.
I still think that looks good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
hand
think
in the
that looks
pocket.
good.
Yeah.
But you're going to have to work to get it to look good. Like, that looks terrible.
Mhm.
That looks like Usain Bolt.
Yeah, it does actually. Yeah.
It's
Um,
not terrible.
I actually like the base, the tiles. It's too big though.
Do they give
This
you
one
that
looks
base
like
with
he's
it?
holding a mic. This one looks like there should be a mic there and not a gun. Like, one of those old fashioned like rockabilly mics. Yeah.
That's okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I do want it. I think the Commando Bond is a better figure, but when you think of Bond, it's suit or tuxedo. Ideally, they do the Skyfall suit, not tuxedo. I think that's a cooler look. Even though Casino Royale is my favorite Craig Bond movie, and that's more like a tux or something like that, but if they do a nice fitted Skyfall suit, that would be my go-to. I think I'm gonna have to get it though, because you think Bond, it's a suit or a tux.
Yeah.
I actually quite like that base. I know it's a bit big. I wish it was smaller, but it's simple. Just the tiles. I do like it.
I mean,
I
if you
heard
wanted
it's
to
cheap
spend
as-
money, Shane.
Pardon?
Sorry, if you wanted to spend the money, I wouldn't mind betting that Topo will probably do this and the grey suit.
Well, maybe.
Really won't, don't we? I don't feel like Hot Toys are going to delve as deep into this line as people think they are. I think they're going to do these two and just hoard another license.
That
That's
could
what
be
my
it.
gut feel
Yeah.
on it.
Who would you like to be the next Bond? Everyone. Any
Connery.
thoughts?
Connery,
Paul
if they're going to
Connery,
do
I
it.
think.
No, I don't mean as a figure release. I mean as the movie.
I thought
Actor.
your man
Oh.
Aaron Taylor Johnson would have been a good pick.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I'm not seeing people are talking about that guy from. Is it Challengers, the tennis movie?
Oh,
I don't see that. I think he played Prince. Did he play? He was in The Crown, I think, and played. I don't know. Was it William or someone? I don't know. But I can't remember the actor's name.
oh.
After
I can
seeing The
picture it.
Night Manager, I think Tom Hiddleston would be a great Bond.
I think he's too
scrawny.
old.
They
yeah,
were young,
but-
didn't they, for this
Yeah,
one?
but Sean Connery looked like really old when he was young, didn't he?
But
He
that
had
was
one
back
of
in
those
the
old young
day.
faces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Everyone
back in
looks
the
old.
day. I like, and
Bob
like,
could
I
tell
wouldn't
me.
worry about him being too scrawny though. With the right amount of TRT and steroids, like, I mean, you know, he'll be fine. Look at Chris Hemsworth, like as Thor, like he's not natural, like.
What
Yeah.
about
know?
Robert Pattinson? I feel like nobody's mentioned him. He's around.
No, can't see it.
He's a good actor.
I think he's a bit too
People said
moody
that
and
about
dark
Batman,
for
though.
that role. Yeah, he's
Maybe it's
more
time for a
moody.
moody James Bond, emo James Bond.
There's already an
Time
emo
for it.
Batman.
Yeah.
Batman is emo.
I'm not that keen on Robert Pattinson, really. I did enjoy the film, but him as Bond, he's just not got that rugged manliness, which I think you need
Sorry,
for Bond.
neither's Tom Hiddleston.
He's
Yes, he has in The Night Manager. He really has. He
He's
really
Batman,
has.
Villain,
Because
isn't he?
as Loki, he's a little bit, but as in The Night Manager, it's like, wow, look at you.
I'd vote for Jim over Tom Hiddleston, and that's saying a lot.
I mean, I agree.
Jim
I
Jim
think
on the
so.
panel or Jim?
Yeah, Jim on the panel. Yeah.
Yeah, me. Yeah.
Cavill.
I'd vote for
I
Jim.
did work with Judi Dench once, so there we go.
Did you?
you?
Some experience. Very loosely. I was an extra on a film, and she was in it, and I was in a few scenes, but yeah. No.
What film
Oh,
was
that's
it?
very cool.
What film was
What's
it?
that, Bob? Oh, it was
I
an
wondered what
awful
film.
film. It was terrible film. It was on Disney.
Mostly because
Kenneth
Jim was
Branagh
in it.
directed it. It had Orloff from Frozen. That actor, I forgot his name. And
He's a
Judi Dench
snowman.
was in it as well. He is.
Yeah.
But the actor's not.
All right.
Oh,
Wait, they didn't use a real snowman. What's that about?
I thought they
No,
did.
Lies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we are.
Yeah, so that Bond, I think I'm going to have to get it. It's 260, but I'll keep the jacket on and really dial in the pose. But yeah, it's unfortunately not perfect, but I am a big Bond fan. Go on, Dave. Have a little rant.
take it on me.
We're going to... Can you, like, take his leash off there, Mandy? Let him go. Just let him go. Let him run.
Do it, David. Do it.
I think it's just boring, isn't it? It makes sense that they've released this because they've done the Thor, or was it the other way around? They've done this, so they've done the Thor from Age of Ultron. I think the fact that you get two figures effectively with this set is pretty good. That head sculpt, that's not the one. That doesn't look like Robert Downey Jr.
Really?
at all.
Yeah, come on. That's nonsense. That is
The
nonsense.
right-hand side.
Not having that. Absolute nonsense. You're out of your mind. What are you
The
on?
left-hand side looks good. The right-hand side, I'm not seeing it. And I think for most sellers, because we were talking about this on the weekend, for most sellers I checked, this is like 450 to 475, like delivered to the UK, and it's just a lot of money for an Iron Man. I must admit, I don't have any Iron Man anymore. I did have a few back in the day. I think Mark 7 was probably my favourite, but they're just not that. They don't impress me in hand. It's a lot of plastic on top of a die-cast frame, and I just don't care. I just don't feel like they're worth the money that people pay for them. And this
I am going to
true.
completely disagree with everything you just said. And like, I'm not getting this. It's like I can think of 5, maybe even 10 armors that I prefer to this. But I'm really impressed by that sculpt though. I don't know. It's weird how people see things
It's
different.
too
but-
old for Age of Ultron as well.
Pardon?
It's too old of a sculpt for Age of Ultron.
I think they really captured the likeness. And I know. We're complete opposite ends of this fence here. I think it's a good looking suit, though. I just think there are better armors than it, and it's good that it's USB. I like the inclusion of the if you're getting the deluxe version, the additional. What's it? Is it an Ultron Centurion or there's a word for them? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
These 3 sculpts are in preparation for Doomsday. I'm telling you now. All the Doomsday releases.
It would just be on a Doom.
what do you mean?
In terms of, like David just said, it looks too old for Age of Ultron. I do think the Captain America is a really good sculpt, but it's not quite there because I think it's an older version of Chris Evans. And maybe the Chris Hemsworth as well. I think these are what we're going to get with the Doomsday releases. I think they're building up for that.
So these are like the
Again.
prototypes, you reckon?
These are the Doomsday what do you call it, prototypes.
Precursors. Yeah, nice.
Also, don't go out and buy these 2 in a rush, thinking that you're going to get the whole Age of Ultron lineup, because you probably won't.
Yeah, they don't finish what they started. I think they're going to throw a few more Age of Ultron just to milk that, and then eventually just do the 2.0s artisans
they'll
of
do an
the
Ultron?
Avengers. Yeah. Don't know.
Hairline looks
Because
good though, doesn't it?
2.0.
Damn
it's not
them hot
artisans.
toys and their sculpted hair. They can really do sculpted.
I think that's the best Robert Downey Jr. they've done in 6K. To be honest.
I think it's really good. I really do. The head
Yeah, I
sculpt,
agree.
the figure,
I think
you're
it's
not
pretty good.
interested, but
Yeah,
the
I
head
agree.
sculpt's good. If you could
I
pick up
think
the
it's
head
crazy,
sculpt, you could
David,
use
that
it
you
for-
can't see it in this one, but you see the cap.
I think, yeah, his eyes just, there's something in the eyes. I don't know. I just can't. The left-hand side, I think, looks really good. The right-hand
Yeah.
side picture, I'm just
There's
not
something
seeing.
in his eyes because he's looking at you going, really? You can't tell that this is Robert Downey Jr.?
The problem is
It's
the
a
eyes are
slight
already
cake
quite,
shop on the
eyes
right hand
are already-
side.
the eyes are already quite wide on this one. So imagine when he releases, wow, he's going to be like ghost in deer in the headlights.
I'm guessing nobody is getting this though.
Nah, it's not one
No.
for me. I disagree.
Actually, I'm
absolutely
curious to know
with that.
why. I'm going to go through everyone. Jim, why are you not getting this?
I'm just not invested in collecting Marvel anymore, if I'm being completely honest. And I also really don't like the colorway of the suit at all. It's one of my least favorites. The sculpt is really good though. I think it's a fantastic sculpt to Robert Downey Jr. But I do think David's right. He is too old looking at the moment. So maybe Phil's theory's got legs.
Why aren't you getting it, Harrison?
Because I have my 2 favorite suits with fusion reactors, so I don't need to get any other Iron Man. I'm pretty set.
Now we don't need to ask me because that's literally my answer. David, because you think it's dog shit.
Well, you said it. No, I'm not invested in Marvel anymore. I hate to agree with Jim, but we're on the same page on that one. I couldn't care less about Marvel anymore.
And then Bob.
Yeah, I'm completely out of Marvel now as well.
Yeah, Mandy.
I'm not out of Marvel, but never had an Iron Man, never wanted an Iron Man, never will get an Iron Man.
Man, they're fighting words. You just don't like the character, you don't like the armor.
No, I like the first couple of films, and the character's quite good. He's quite, but there's no emotional connection. You see, I have to have some sort of an emotional connection with the character I buy, and you might go, "What have you got?" David's going to go, "You haven't got one with Plo Koon," but yes, I have. So. But Iron Man, no, I'd probably have like a glass of Diet Pepsi with him, but like I wouldn't want to like go home with him.
I don't want to go home with him either. I just want the figure, like, to be honest.
If anyone sends it for free, then she's interested.
No, if anyone sends it for free, one of you can have it.
I've always been interested in that.
Take it again.
Concept of an exosuit, like a person in a suit of armor, no matter if it's Iron Man or Edge of Tomorrow, or if it's like the APCs from the Matrix, something. I always liked that concept, that bit of tech. It just always intrigued me. So I think I'm naturally predisposed to liking the design of the armor, and I do really like Tony Stark's character and how Robert Downey Jr. portrays him, because he's some moments and you're like, he's such an asshole, and then you love to hate him, and then there's other moments where he's completely selfless, and it's like he's not just a one-dimensional character, and I really, really like that. And
he helped Spider-Man out, and Spider-Man's my favourite Marvel character. Anyway.
There you go. Phil, why are you not getting this?
Because I have the Mark 85, and my next diecast will be him portrayed as Doom.
I think we've done everything apart from Face Off. So let's get that started. All right. So we'll put Bob down here. If Bob will. Okay, Bob is down here. He's quiz master. So we'll go we're leaving there. Myself, Jim, and Harrison. The top, the top line versus the bottom line. Then so Mandy and David and Phil. All right, so I'll get the music going. Can we switch over to private chat, folks? No googling stuff now. Come on now. Yep. It's not that important. And we'll get this started. I'm going to get the music going. It's pretty important. Intense music.
Yeah, it depends how difficult they are.
Really easy this week.
Yeah.
No, of course they are.
You say that every week.
You can go first there, guys, unless you want us to go first. Yeah, okay. Team Mandy is going to go first.
Team Mandy. Right. Brace yourselves, Team Mandy. In what year was Jean Diamant 23 Quai de Commerce 1080 Bruxelles released?
I hope that's a joke, mate.
That wasn't even English, what he just said. What was that?
He's talking in Wurzelese. I really don't know
riddle.
It's French, I'm guessing.
This is Bob's last show.
You said you wanted a challenge.
Can we get a repeat on the question?
Yeah, of course you can. In what
this
year
time in my ears?
Yeah.
Okay. In what year was Jean Diamant 23 Quai de Commerce 1080 Bruxelles released?
No, I don't know what that.
Who knows French?
Mean.
That was pronounced beautifully, Bob.
It was actually. Yeah.
I did get O-level French back in the day.
Can we have it between 2 years? Can you go
Yeah,
somewhere
yeah,
between
50-50.
1960 and 2000? Just so we're not way off.
It could be even earlier than 60s.
Right.
Go back.
Master,
sure, it could be the
Master,
1920s.
and, Master and Commander. When was that released? Anybody know? With Russell Crowe.
No,
Bob
top of
watched
my
that
head.
on the weekend,
J-
and it's
j-
got to
j-
be a theme.
So he's gonna ask all these questions in French. Is that the team then?
1947. I've no idea.
Master and Commander. I
It's too
would
late
say.
for Bob.
Wasn't it in the 90s, Master and Commander?
I want to say late 90s,
Yeah.
98.
I thought Shane had topped himself. He'd gone.
I'm just.
I have no clue.
Want to go with 98?
Go.
Yep.
Yeah, 98. Lock it in, Bob.
98. Okay. Jean Durmont 23 Quai de Commerce 1080 Bruxelles was released in 1975.
Did you?
So is that the
It's actually
actual
a very good
title?
film. Yeah, it's a very good film. It's about 3 hours long. It's about a mother who prostitutes herself in order to support her son, and then ends up killing someone. Killing one of her
Man.
There's a
clients.
song about that.
That's a deep cut. Right, so it's a family film. There's Olaf in it. All right, so this is a chance to take the lead. Yay! Bob, go on.
Off row. In what year was The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension released?
Use me.
Oh,
I know that one. No, I don't.
Did you just say a naughty word?
Me? No.
I feel like I've heard of that before, but I have no idea what it is.
Is it a samurai film?
Sounds like a dream I have.
Vita, you need
Honestly-
to sort your questions out.
I actually just want to go to bed, so I'm just going to say a random. Just pick a random year, lads, because we're not going to get this right.
What year was the last one?
75.
Okay, so 1976.
Good idea.
wow.
Lock that
What was
in.
the logic
Lock
behind
that
that
in.
one, Jim?
Lock that in.
Okay. Locking in 76. The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension was released in 1984.
Oh,
Of
you're
course.
joking. I was
Brilliant
going to say
decade
that. I was thinking 85. I was very close.
You should have said something.
Okay.
No, I wasn't sure. Your 76
Never
was as
let
good
me
a
take
guess,
the
but the
lead.
fact that it was that close.
I hope you're not going to ask us who's in that French film, Bob, because we got no chance.
It was Jean
No.
Villeneuve de Monument, Popular, do that. Do.
Make it easier now. Question
Pretty
2
good,
to
Mandy.
Mandy's team. Row 2. Question 2. Who directed the 1972 movie Everything You Always Wanted to Know About Sex but Were Afraid to Ask?
It's going to be someone like Woody Allen in it.
Woody Allen.
That sounds good to me. Bob.
Yeah, he has some. Yeah, that's not a
I'd
bad
go
guess.
Woody-
Why am
I'd
I
go
actually
Wood-
talking?
I'd go Woody Allen.
Could be onto some. She could be onto something there, David. Honestly,
Okay.
Yeah, locking in?
unless you
Yeah.
know
Okay.
otherwise.
I wasn't even born.
Yeah.
Not close.
Locking in? Okay, the director of the 1972 movie Everything You Always Wanted to Know About Sex but Were Afraid to Ask was Woody Allen.
Oh, Mandy. In fairness, that was a great call. That was a
Well
great
done,
call.
Mandy.
Wow. Yeah.
Well done. Well done. Well done.
Representing.
You know
Shane's
she didn't
team,
Google it. She is just old.
top
Carry on.
row.
Carry on, Bob.
I haven't even got my phone in the room.
Who directed the 1964 movie Dr. Strangelove or How I Learned to Stop Worrying About...
Stanley
I've loved
Kubrick.
I heard this one.
I think that's Stanley Kubrick.
I'll bet
I
that.
have no idea.
I think that's Stanley Kubrick.
Are you locking in?
Pretty sure that's Stanley Kubrick, guys.
Go for it.
I'm happy to go with that.
Go for it. Lock it
Okay.
in.
the director of the 1964 movie Doctor Strangelove or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb was Stanley Kubrick.
Get
1-0.
Nice.
Take that, Mandy. Coming over here getting your questions ready.
Okay,
We
question
need the
3.
tie, remember?
The Mandy's row. You do need the tie.
We'll more than likely both get these questions wrong, so there's a strong chance the tiebreaker will come in, Harrison.
Who starred as Georgina in the 1989 comedy The Cook, the Thief, His Wife and Her Lover?
I've heard of this one as well.
Is the
What's
theme
the
long
other
names?
It's
Is that, yeah? I thought it was. Films with
Fit-looking
very long names.
fit look. No, I thought it was a fit looking grandmother. Now, what's she called?
Fit-looking grandmother.
What's she been in?
She is. Well, she is now. She wasn't then. I always get confused with her and Judi Dench. Helen Mirren.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, lock it in.
Are you locking in? Okay. The actress who played Georgina in The Cook, the Thief, His Wife and Her Lover was Helen Mirren.
Oh, we're under pressure now. We're under pressure.
Well done.
David, you're going to get the next one.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
not.
Harrison's got no hope.
No.
Right, top
All
row.
three of us.
Pull it back. Who starred as Bob Ford in the 2007 film The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford?
You're Bob Ford.
Wait, I got this.
It's DiCaprio in this.
Brad Pitt was Jesse James and he was assassinated by Ben Affleck's brother. That would be Casey Affleck, would that be right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Casey Affleck.
That's who it was.
Oh, damn.
Are you locking in?
Locked in.
Okay. The actor who played Bob Ford in The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford was Casey Affleck.
Wow. Well done,
Very
Shane.
good.
Okay,
He's on
2
fire.
for 2.
Right. Tiebreaker then. Here we go. The longest movie ever made is a Swedish film called Logistics in 2012. How long was it?
Is it still playing now?
Essentially.
Do you want the
When did
minute or do you want the
When
hours?
did it come out?
You can put me
2012.
out however you want.
2012.
2012.
Those Swedes are an odd bunch, aren't they? So it's going to be long.
So we have to basically say it in minutes and then the closest one gets it right, yeah?
Yeah.
You can say it in hours if it's easier.
Yeah, it'll be easier. I remember seeing
It'll
something.
be easier.
I remember seeing something once online about like a 10 or 11 hour film. I don't know if it was that. I'm tempted to say 10 hours. Not
I wouldn't
quite.
like to hazard a guess. So
Ben-Hur is pretty long and I think that's around 4 hours.
Uh,
I was gonna just guess 6.
I'd be happy to go with 6.
3 with an intermission and then 3.
I would go minutes because I bet it's going to fall down to the closest minute.
That's a good
Well,
shot.
if they're going 10 hours,
there's a big gap between us, though, isn't there?
Yeah.
Mm.
um, well, if it's 6 hours, we're going 360 minutes then.
we're going 600
100.
minutes.
Yeah. Are you
You happy
looking
enough
Yeah.
to lock in with that, Harrison and Jim?
Yep, happy with that.
All right, we got
Yeah,
360. They got 600.
Are you sure, Harrison?
You got 360 and they've got
I was going to do
600.
like a really strange number, like 389 or something.
Okay, can we change your answer to that? 389. You happy enough with that?
What do you want? What hours?
No, 389 minutes.
389 minutes. Yeah.
389 minutes.
And the other guys go. Mandy's team 600. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. The longest movie ever made It's a Swedish film called Logistics. It was 51,420 minutes long.
Well done, lads.
Which equates to 857 hours or just
Oh my
35 days.
That's insane.
Film. That's like
So-
multiple seasons.
It
So I
doesn't
think
matter
Man
how many.
City won.
We were the closest, so we
Yeah,
won.
you were
I
the
know we
closest,
should've-
yeah.
That's true.
I think you were the closest. Yeah.
You,
Well,
no,
it's
yeah,
not
you
what?
were
You want
definitely
to try
close.
it? I think it's on Disney Plus.
Is it
I
Not
know
actually-
Disney Plus.
later.
I knew he was winding me up. Oh.
I'm not even going to ask where you find these questions, Bob. Thanks very much to the panel. Thanks very much for Bob for doing the questions. I think we're thanking him for them. Thanks very much for everyone for giving up their time on this Monday evening. And shout out to everyone watching. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notifications so you know when we go live or if there's any new content coming up. I actually didn't go through this stuff, so I'll just fly through it really quickly. We are currently at 5,573, so we're working our way to 6,000 subs, which is great to see. You can go over to Instagram then and follow me at 16figureFocus. Basically, that's where I promote all of the videos and live streams there on the story, and unboxings and shorts and photography and that kind of stuff. So if you want to give us a follow, it's at 16figureFocus over on Instagram. Shout out to the channel members. The pink ones there have been gifted recently. Blue Tattoo, Chuli, Andre, This Is The Way, Big Rib, Commander, Cody's Vault. Then the troopers are Figurecraft, Keith Lee, Collectors of the Universe, 16 Mike, Viking Collectibles, Yomo, Shiny, The Ben Thomas Show, Doug Ito, Her Geeky Side, 16 Shooter, Figures and Fandom, Howard Potts, H and Silverfox, Brian Wong, Jim Collector, Lance Out in our corner, Mike Allen, of course, Ryan Smith. Just always have to acknowledge how big a legend Shiny is. Shout out to the commanders as well, who have all of their YouTube names, handles displayed at the end of all the content like this. Rest in peace, Mark Mitchell. New videos on the channel. Basically, this video, which recaps everything that happened in the last week. And I think that's us done and dusted. Anyone have anything they want to plug or promote?
Harrison?
No.
How are your subs working out, Shills?
We've got, similar to you, Shane, like 257, something like that.
258 today. I
Well,
did have a
I
look.
stand corrected, 258, yes.
The
course.
first few hundred, first 500, first 1,000 are the hardest. And then it
Yeah.
gets a little bit easier, just keep the content.
Yeah, the best thing is we don't really care, so it's all good.
I just get
Everyone
excited
says
we-
that, but it's nice to get a bit of traction. It is nice to get a bit of
Yeah,
traction. And I see as well, like I was watching your show and you were saying that, like, say you had people, I think 40 something people watching at one stage, and that's great to see. And
Yeah.
it'll come when you get more traction, stuff like that. So folks, if you haven't subscribed to Six Scale Shills on YouTube, please go over there. It will take you 2 seconds. I'll actually see if I can put that in the give me 1 second. I'll just put it into the live chat before we finish up. So
To be
is it
fair-
just at Six Scale Shills? Yeah.
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 To be fair, all these guys have some really great shows at the moment, so it's worth checking them out. Thursday
Thank
night for these two,
Yes. And Vita,
Saturday
yeah.
night
Thank
for
you.
these two.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very true, Phil. Well said.
It's nice to
It's-
kick back and just it's not take well. I'm assuming it's not meant to be taken too seriously, and I think it's great. I really
What do you mean by that?
It's
We
a
take it
lovely
very seriously.
community, and it really is a
It
lovely
is, yeah.
community. You know, it warms the very cockles of your hearts.
It does. It does.
Shut up, David.
I didn't say a word.
Do you know,
That look was enough.
Harrison, what's your tag? I'm subscribed to you, but I haven't. Is it just
It's
at
just
Viking
what-
Collectibles?
Yeah, it's just Viking Collectibles.
Here it is. Yeah, Granny, I am subbed to it. I just wanted to copy and paste this in here, folks. I put the link to Six Scale Shield's YouTube channel into the chat. It should be coming up as a hyperlink there, and you should be able to click on it, subscribe, and do the same thing then to Vikings Collectibles.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I think Bob, your website is in the description because you
Tiny
donated
art
to a
guy.
channel.
Yeah, just tinyartguide.com if anyone wants to have a look. Thank you.
Amazing art, Bob.
Oh, I got my thank you.
Mandy's very cold, in case anyone was wondering.
I've got this blanket here. I've got
Yes,
one
Mel.
on the
Yes,
chair
Mandy.
here, and then there's one underneath. Look. I dress in them. I wear them
It's
like a
very
cape,
much appreciated.
like a superhero. I love them. They're really good, but like you can superhero. Yeah.
You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first.
How often
Tiny
do you wear it
outside
out, David?
blankets. Look at that. Look at the quality. Really good quality.
Excellent. So if you want to check them out, go to www.tinyartguide.com. That's correct, isn't it? And it's in
Thank you.
Bob's website is in all the description of all the videos I put up anyway. So if you ever want to check them out,
His original art is beautiful as well. I've got some on the bedroom wall. Just gorgeous.
that's him in the background, isn't it? Your background.
This is Bob's, yeah, and I've got several. Look,
Yeah.
and behind that, sometimes I have a changer because this is actually like a Harry Potter cupboard. You know, oh, look at her. No, we're not seeing her this week.
You temptress.
For this show.
But yeah, they are great blankets. I love them.
Yes, guys.
Absolutely love them.
Boba Fettuccine agrees, and Shills is a great show, great conversation, and they are fun.
It's a fun
too.
show.
I
you,
agree.
guys.
Really
A load of old waffle. Don't believe any of it.
That's what makes
That's
it
good
so
too.
fun.
That's good too.
Organised
Folks-
chaos. Organised David. Chaos me.
I'm off to bed.
Thanks.
See you,
Shane.
folks.
Oh dear.
See you, folks.
See you later.
Thanks, everyone.